It's game on. We now bring you another special sports presentation.
Well, a very pleasant good afternoon and welcome into high school baseball 2023. My name is J.J. Valentine along with Chelsea Lynn as we get set for the matchup. Well, here's where we are. Lutheran won earlier. They survived and they advanced as they move on, and they will play Pueblo County, the number 2 seed. Lutheran coming in to the tournament, the number 9 seed. Now, they lost their first matchup 9-5 to Holy Family. And then they dropped down. They beat Summit just a bit ago. I think it was 7-1, if I'm not mistaken, with a big 3-run home run in that ball game that made the difference in that ball game. Now they feature a matchup with Pueblo County, who got a 5-4 win over Riverdale Ridge. Then they beat Severance, or fell to Severance, 14-6 yesterday. And here we are, round 2 of the consolation side of the bracket. So the winner will move on and play at 10 o'clock next Friday, and that'll be at UC Health Ballpark right here in Colorado Springs. So that said, before we go any further, we want to congratulate Colton Simpson, Dax Davis, and Braxton Vale, all 3 seniors that didn't get to walk through graduation this year because, of course, representing the Pueblo County Hornets here at the state baseball tournament. Our pregame show is on, brought to you by Gigi's Barbecue and Catering. We'll take a quick time out, be back, come to tell you what the coaches had to say as we get ready to throw the first pitch. We'll be back with more from the state tournament right here on SoCoTicket.com.
Hey, good folks, once again, this is Tony Wright. Now, even though I've changed locations, I still get my barbecue at Gigi's Barbecue, located on Highway 50 West, right across from Chick-fil-A. From their lip-smacking ribs, pulled pork to the juicy brisket, Gigi's has it all. Gigi offers a friendly, down-to-earth atmosphere to dine in, and they can also bring the food to you as well. Gigi's can cater from 30 people up to 300 or more. They were also voted Best Barbecue in Pueblo in 2015. So get your barbecue fix on today at Gigi's, located on Highway 50 West, right across from Chick-fil-A.
Proud to support area student athletes. Benefits Broker Insurance at 20 Club Manor Drive in Pueblo. The Benefits Broker team of agents has over 100 years of service in employee benefits and individual health care needs. Steve Shirley, Dave Vecchio, and the entire team prides themselves on the level of knowledge and service they bring to you, the client. Benefits Broker is your 24/7 resource for a variety of essential benefits-related information and with a proven dedication and commitment to excellence. Benefits Broker Insurance Pueblo in the Paycheck Dental Building and online at benefitsbroker.com.
High School, Day 2 of the 2023 Colorado State High School 4A Baseball State Championships. This conversation is brought to you by Benefits Broker Insurance, Steve Shirley, Dave Vecchio, and their entire team on the north side of Pueblo. All right, we're talking with Matt Eads, a longtime friend of mine, head coach, the skipper of the County Hornets. Coach Eads, good to see you. 1-1 yesterday, Day 1. It'd been nice to get 2, had your opportunities. What'd you tell the guys in that final huddle last night at the end of it all?
You know, I told them what we tell them every time we lose, and it's take a good shower and try and wash that feeling off, because you know, when we throw the first pitch today, there's going to be 6 teams that have a chance to win the state championship, and we're one of them. So we got to regroup fast. Obviously, we had them on the ropes. We're up 5-0, 5th inning. We got one of our guys on the mound. Made a couple mistakes, and it spiraled, and hopefully we can learn from that. You know, we got a lot of youth on the team still too, and there's a lot to be won from a learning experience like that.
Without a doubt. Now we fast forward to today's action. Here you go. As you just alluded to the fact, you give yourself an opportunity. It's a little bit longer route, but you still give yourself an opportunity. So what's the message in the dugout this morning to get ready to get this thing underway and survive in advance, get to the next round?
Yeah, it's desperation time. Everybody wants to practice on Monday. And, you know, we got 3 guys whose careers hang in the balance every time we take the field from here on out. So they know what's at stake. They're excited. They're ready to go. It's just about harnessing that emotion and not letting it turn into a negative thing.
You know, and speaking of negatives and positives, talk about the 3 guys that their careers are hanging in the balance. They've been 4-year guys for you. They work hard. They grind. They've made a commitment to Hornet baseball. You can't say enough about what your 3 seniors have brought to the table.
Yeah, gosh dang, man. They're a piece of my heart goes when those guys graduate.
Absolutely.
they came in here as freshmen, did everything we asked. They came into an interesting time at county baseball because just prior to their arrival, the kids that were good played as freshmen, and they were the first group that had to sit and wait. And they waited 1 year, and they were ready to go as sophomores. And to my knowledge, they're the only 3 kids in program history that have been in this tournament twice. They both played as sophomores, all 3 of them, and you talk about culture, and we talk about the culture change at County High Baseball, and we don't have to do much. Those 3 guys, we could call off mispractice as coaches, and I think those 3 guys would make sure things got done the way we would like them done.
And of course,
I can't say enough about them.
And who are we talking about? I'm going to let you mention the guys.
Yeah, Dax Davis, Braxton Vale, and Colton Simpson, and heart and soul. Heart and soul, they love each other. They're a good group. They welcome kids in with open arms. When we've had freshmen play up, sophomores play up, they put their arms around these guys and welcome them in, and we owe a lot of our culture to those 3 cats.
And as a guy who's been around the block for many, many years and hope many, many more years to come, having guys like that, those 3 that you mentioned, know that they're our future. To me, the future looks bright with guys like that because the character is second to none with them. They're good gentlemen. They're just good dudes, let's put it that way, that have a lot to give in society.
Absolutely. They're 3 special human beings. They're a lot better human beings than they are baseball players. And I always
tell them, pretty gosh darn good at that.
They're pretty good baseball players. I always tell them we're going to stay close because I have a feeling there's going to be some accolades and some money in the future. I'm sure they'll be contributing to the Hornet baseball field someday.
No doubt about it. Coach Eads, always a pleasure, man. Enjoy it. Have some fun yourself. It's always great to talk with you, and let's have some fun today.
Thanks, JJ.
Appreciate you. Matt Eads, I'm JJ Valentine. The conversation brought to you by Benefits Broker Insurance, Steve Shirley, Dave Vecchio, and their entire team. We'll take a time out, be back with more of our pregame show as it continues, presented by Gigi's Barbecue and Catering, right here on The Ticket.
When selecting your insurance coverage, you want to work with an agent that takes the time to understand your needs and cares about meeting those needs. Deborah Marino is that agent at Pueblo Insurance, providing unbeatable service since 2009. She can help you find the protection you deserve at the price you can afford, specializing in home and auto insurance as well as other specialty insurance. They work one-on-one with each client to ensure that you receive the right policy to fit your situation. Pueblo Insurance, 1636 Highway 50 West, your local hometown insurance agent, next to East Coast Pizza. Phone 542-0948.
Well, a very pleasant good afternoon and welcome back into high school baseball. As you can see, a strikeout on a punch-out called third strike, and Tanner Ray is out on strikes. It's 1 up and 1 down. So back to Drew McNair, and we'll meet the Hornet defensive alignment here in just a moment. That opening pitch was delivered a ball. That one misses upstairs, ball 1, as it's presented by Pueblo Insurance. And, of course, the top of the order presented by Topper Factory and RV Center. Tanner Ray, the catcher, struck out his first time as ball 2 is delivered. Drew McNair, the center fielder, batting second. He's followed by Eli Morgan, the right fielder. Jet Maisano is at first base. Josh Miller's at second. Chase Sorensen is in left. Wade Thews is the pitcher today. Connor Nelson will be the DH, and Ryan Griffin is the shortstop. So 3 balls and no strikes, the count down to the number 2 hitter in the order. That pitch missing, ball 4. Well, Jonathan Gonzalez gets the nod for the County Hornets. Colton Simpson, a senior, will catch for him. Roy Higginbotham's at first base. Jonas Shavira is at second. Dax Davis is the third baseman. Parker Hankins is the shortstop. Braxton Vale will be in left field. Cohen Glenn in center. Julian Reyes in right. And in my book, that's one of the most toughest outfielders you're going to see, with great speed, great athleticism. So 1 away, 1 man on. And here comes Eli Morgan for the first time. It'll take a pitch a little bit high, ball 1. Jonathan Gonzalez, a junior right-hander for the County Hornets, getting the nod today. 2 balls, no strikes, the count, and we'll talk with what Coach Horan had to say a bit ago about giving his team an opportunity. Taylor-made double play. The throw to first is not in time. So you can't assume the double play, so he's going to reach on a fielder's choice. But that was an errant throw by the second baseman. But what a nice play. That's the ground ball you wanted. You had a chance to get the twin kill. So he'll put the ball in play and reach on the fielder's choice. McNair is out, and he's forced out at second base. Now here comes Jet Maizano, big right-handed hitter. Pitch tails away, missing away, ball one. So 1-0 is the count. 2 outs, 1 man on. No score. We're in the top of the first inning right here from the home of the Red Tail Hawks. We're at Cheyenne Mountain High School. Along with Chelsea Lynn, I'm J.J. Valentine. Nice to have you. So we'll look at some of the numbers coming up here in just a bit. Just kind of settling, kind of hurried. When they get through with one game, they work stuff, get it going, and move quickly. So I wanted to make sure and get that interview, the conversation with Matt Eads as the pitch is waved at and missed. 2 balls and a strike to count with 2 outs, 1 man aboard, and that is Eli Morgan. Coach Horan, great conversation with him, said, you know, we just continue to battle. Last time we saw him and his Lions was when they play the East Eagles. They got a big win. He said, you know, we played really well against a good Pueblo team that day, and we just need to repeat that feat today, no doubt. 3-1 is the count. Gonzalez with the kick and the pitch. Ooh, boy, that looked good. It missed somewhere. Just missed outside. And, of course, we are live from the Spectrum Community Services of Pueblo broadcast booth. That's Ted Hernandez and his team, adding more to life in our community. We thank Gigi's Barbecue and Catering for presenting the pregame show. 1600 Highway 50 West, offering delicious smoked meats and a whole lot more. They do it by the pound or by the plate. Special events, make sure you ask about their catering. Gigi's Barbecue and Catering. That's Lonnie and Carl Ellie. Benefits Broker Insurance, Steve Shirley, Dave Vecchio, and the entire team. They present the coaches' conversation. And, of course, as we take a look around the view from the booth, brought to you by SCIA Health Insurance of Pueblo. They offer individual and family plans, plus a whole lot more. That's Sean Casados and his staff. They're proud to serve and support the Pueblo community. Well, the Hornets will be in the third base dugouts, as you can see, wearing the all green with the gold and white and the white pants. Wearing the green caps today, went with the white yesterday. For the Lutheran Lions, they occupy first base dugout in the all white with the purple pinstripes. Pitch gets away. And everybody moves up a notch. And now both runners in scoring position. That's with 2 away. 2 balls, no strikes the count now. That again to Josh Miller, the number 5 hitter in the order. He's the second baseman, right-handed hitter, facing the right-handed junior hurler, Jonathan Gonzalez, for the County Hornets. Here's the offering, and it's fouled off. Count now goes to 2-1. Topper Factory and RV Center present the starting lineups and top of the order. And, of course, the keys to the game. You heard Matt Eads talk about it. Just have an even keel. Just keep a level head and just continue to do what we've done as County Hornets as the pitch is fouled off to the right side, 2-2. We just need to make sure that we continue to battle, play for each other, and just work hard and give ourselves a chance to practice on Monday. Keys to the game presented by Park West Dental and Vision. Truly exceptional, kind, and yes, they are great with kids. Find them online at youthdentalvision.com. Pitch is in the air. That's shallow right center field. Going out is Shavira. He'll reach up, make the catch with one hand to deny the threat. So the top half of the first inning comes to a close, and that again is a shallow fly ball into shallow right center field to the 2-bagger, and that'll do it. Top half of the first, no runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Hornets coming to bat. We'll do it after a timeout right here on The Ticket.
The Topper Factory and RV Center of Pueblo is a family-owned and operated RV dealership and truck accessory store, serving the southern Colorado area for over 30 years. They also have an array of truck accessories, RV parts and accessories, and a certified RV mechanic to keep you on the RV road. Topper Factory is always prepared to help you with your RV needs, no matter what the season. It's like they always say, when the going gets tough, the tough go camping. Topper Factory and RV Center, Highway 50 West Pueblo, and online at topperfactory.com.
helping you with the freedom you want and deserve. We are Thornton Medical, the golden buzz-around mobility scooter. It's affordable and reliable, plus gives you a comfortable ride with all-day battery range. See all our scooters at Thornton Medical, because nothing should slow you down.
Playing first base, number 12, Jet.
All right, once again, welcome back to the home of the Red Tail Hawks. We're at Cheyenne Mountain High School. So the hitting order for the County Hornets as we go to the top of the order, brought to you by Topper Factory and RV Center. The shortstop, Parker Hankins, will lead things off, followed by Roy Higginbotham. And then the senior catcher, Colton Simpson. Those are the 1-2-3 hitters for the County Hornets. And for Parker Hankins, he comes into today's action with a .388 batting average. Scored 20 runs on 33 hits with 17 RBIs, 8 doubles, and 1 triple. So for the County Hornets, they come in 23-4 as we speak. 16-10-1 for the Lutheran Lions. They were second in that 5A, 4A Pikes Peak League with a 6-4 record. County was number 2 in the South Central League. Their only losses were to 5A Pueblo West. The common opponent for these two teams is Pueblo East. County got them twice, Lutheran got them once. So the first pitch is fouled off. That one's a strike. So the count 0-2 now to Parker Hankins. Junior shortstop, very athletic kid. Love this guy. Plays the game right. And a half-hearted swing. He's out on strikes on a breaking ball. It's 1 up and 1 gone. Good pitch, good movement. And he took a little bit off of that breaking ball. So Thu's getting the nod today in this one. Higginbotham steps in, looks at ball 1, 1-0, no score. Bottom of the first. Thu's with no record on the year. He's a guy that hasn't gotten a lot of work. Coach said he can bring it. He's got some pretty good stuff. Ball moves well. He can locate a breaking ball for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike the count now. Ground ball to the left side, scooped up by the third baseman, Shear. Across the diamond in time to record the out. It's 2 up and 2 down, just like that. Well, they're all good when you get to this level, the Elite Eight. As Coach Eads and I talked about that yesterday. We don't call it the Elite Eight for nothing. And any time. But what's crazy, as the teams that are here, the final 6 that remain, any of these 6 are capable of winning a state championship. Pitch is up and away, ball 1, and that's to Colton Simpson, the veteran catcher. Simpson, a .364 hitter, 22 RBIs, 38 runs on 28 hits. Number 3 hitter flat out gets it done. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. See a little bit of high cloud cover right now coming up behind us from the west. Afternoon showers and thunderstorms are in the forecast again. That pitch tails away, missing. There's no one. 3-1 now as that pitch is delivered a strike. Wade Thews, not a bad-looking right-hander on the hill. Simpson ready. Thews into the wind and the pitch. Popped up toward the shortstop. Griffin there right near second base will make a one-handed catch. It's 3 up and 3 down, and the Hornets are gone in order. So that'll end the inning. For the Hornets, they go in order. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left, no score. It's on to inning number 2 we go. We do it after a timeout right here on the ticket.
Didn't you secretly always want to have a 7-foot rooster in your yard? Or a 10-foot palm tree and your very own flamingo? Or how about a cow on a bicycle or a 3-foot tall butterfly? Well, if that's something you've always wanted or you want something unique for your yard or garden, you need to come to Peppers and Petals out on the Mesa. We also have a great selection selection of annuals, perennials, herbs, veggie plants, hanging baskets, rose bushes, and patio tubs. So come out and see us. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff will be waiting to help you find just what you need. We're Peppers and Petals at 2115 Santa Fe Drive.
It's game time, and what a great time for a Subway sandwich from Joe DeLeo Subway stores in Pueblo. With 4 Pueblo locations, there's one near you. Great before the game, after the game, or anytime. Make it the way you want, hot, cold, big, or epic. And it's always made fresh at Joe DeLeo Subway stores. Sandwiches and salads with health-conscious options. 3216 West Northern near South High School. In Blend, in Walmart on Pueblo's south side. And the new location, 1271 West Pueblo Boulevard. At the corner of Lake and Pueblo Boulevard. Joe DeLeo Subway stores of Pueblo.
Chase Sorensen.
Once again, a very pleasant good afternoon and welcome back at High School Baseball 2023. My name is J.J. Valentine, along with Chelsea Lynn today, getting it done. This is the second round of the consolation side of the bracket. County went 1-1 yesterday. For the Lutheran Lions, they got beat early yesterday. They lost their first round to the top-ranked Holy Family Tigers. And the pitch is driven in the air into gap right center field. And that's extra bases for Chase Sorensen. He's got an easy double.
Hard hit double splits the outfielders out in right center. That's a double for Chase Sorensen. Nobody out, runner at second. Brings up the bat today's pitcher.
So with bases, one man aboard, nobody out, here comes Wade Thews. He's the pitcher. Connor Nelson will follow. He's on deck. Who's on deck? Brought to you by Bounty and Yield Meat Market. Our coverage is presented by State Farm Insurance of Pueblo. Here for game day and every day. Community means everything. Melissa Arriaga D'Angelo, agent at 3930 Ridge Drive. Pitches away for a ball. Like a good neighbor, Missy is there, no doubt about it. As we thank Sharpie's Pawn of Pueblo. Serving Pueblo for over 45 years, that's Jim Sharp and Company. They look forward to doing business with you. Attempts the bunt, chases. Strike one, so the count even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out. One man on, that's Chase Sorensen. He is aboard. As you see, is perched up at second base. He'll take his lead away. Parker Hankins bouncing in and out. And here's a foul ball back to the screen on another bunt attempt. Vicmar Produce at 35th Lane, right near Pueblo County High School. Him and his family would like to remind you to thank a farmer today. Serve Pro Pueblo. That's Jack Drury, standout athlete at Pueblo County High School in his own right back in the day. Pitch is in the air, popped up toward the right side. Shavira from second will drift over towards shallow right field and make the catch to record the out.
Second baseman out there. Shavira makes the catch and out. There's one down. Runner at second base brings up designated hitter number 4, Connor Nelson.
So with Connor Nelson coming to the plate, runner holds on. So 1 out, 1 on, no score. Top of inning number 2. Winner will move on to a 10 o'clock round coming up on Friday at UC Health Ballpark. Formerly Sky Sox Stadium, if you will. Gonzalez pitch on the outside corner is a strike. Now Jonathan Gonzalez, a little bit of success for the right-handed junior. Got a 2-0 record, 6.7 ERA. But nonetheless, he's a winner. Strike 2 delivered. And the pitch. Runner goes. And the throw goes into left field. And that runner's going to score. Simpson threw it high and toward the inside instead of right at the bag. The ball just kind of sailed on him. Dax Davis leaping, trying to get to it. Couldn't quite make the play. Pitch was called a ball. And Sorensen is going to swipe third and then go to home on the air. Did he swing at that?
That's 2 down now for Lutheran. They were able to get a run across the plate on a stolen base. That brings up shortstop number 15.
So Connor Nelson's out on strikes, and I apologize. I was putting the score in the book and didn't look up. So now with 2 away and a run home, it's 1-0 Lutheran. And the new batter's Ryan Griffin. It's a cool baseball name as he fouls one back to the screen. Live coverage continues, presented by Romero's Cafe and Catering, 1323 Santa Fe Drive-In Blend. Good to see you, Robert. Appreciate you being a part of what we do right here at SoCo Ticket. They specialize in Mexican and American food as the pitch is on the outside corner, a strike. But you must try the award-winning green chili and salsas there to die for. Pitch just missed away. That's a good waste of a pitch just off the plate. Mr. Chili coming in hot since 1976. That's Romero's Cafe and Catering. He's a 2-time world champion and many awards for his recipe. As the pitch is outside, 2-2 now the count. All right, so with Griffin at the dish, we go to the top of the order with Tanner Ray, who's on deck. Pitch tails away, just missed outside, a little low and away. Now we fill it up with 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, bases empty, 1 run home so far. It's 1-0. And he walked him.
And Griffin takes a base on balls down at first base. That brings up top of the order for the Lutheran Lions. And number 22, catcher Tanner Ray.
So now Tanner Ray, number 22, coming to the plate. So Tanner Ray 0 for 1, a strikeout victim his first time. Looks at ball 1. That pitch down and away, ball 2. So Jonathan Gonzalez right now unofficially 39 pitches thrown here in the second inning so far. That's his total, 17 strikes to 22 balls. Needs to flip that script, if you will. Check swing is fouled back to the screen. One thing about Lutheran that we've seen over the past, historically, this is a pretty good hitting team. Much like teams in the South Central League, they swing it, and they swing it top to bottom in their order. They compete very well. Coach Horan is a great dude and does a nice job with his team as the pitch is away. 3-1. Gonzalez needs to battle right here. Pardon me, 2-2. I stand corrected. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Deuces across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 out. Number 22 is at bat. Runner at first and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Struck him out. That's a big K right there, much needed for Jonathan Gonzalez. So they do get a run, a hit, 1 error, and 1 man left on base for Lutheran. To the bottom of the second we go. We do it after a timeout. Lions lead the Hornets 1-0. We're back with more after this on The Ticket.
For a life of comfort, convenience, and enjoyment, welcome to Azteca Apartments.
We provide luxurious apartments and quality living for seniors 62 years and over, or those with disabilities. Our facility is smoke-free and features beautiful balconies with scenic mountain views and 24/7 maintenance for your safety. Our income-based rent and free utilities make Azteca Apartments an affordable option for any budget. With our healthcare education and physical fitness activities and various entertainment venues, we provide the necessities for a fulfilling life. Due to our high-quality maintenance and energy program, we were recognized as the #1 property in Colorado by the Governor's Energy Office in 2011. Experience a better way to live at Azteca Apartments.
I like to shop, but I love to shop Sharpie's Pawn. Why pay retail? They have a variety of almost anything new and almost new. From jewelry, tools, DVDs, car stereo equipment, flat screen TVs, camping gear, ATVs, motorcycles, and cars. Electronics, stuff for gamers, Bronco jerseys, and even name brand purses. Sharpie's Pawn Shop, family owned and locally operated, serving the people of Pueblo for 45 years. Your best place to shop is Sharpie's Pawn at 300 North Chester Avenue or 719-544-PAWN.
Well, good afternoon. Welcome back into high school baseball as it continues. Here comes my man Braxton Vale. Where's number 42? Obviously the number of his favorite player. So Braxton Vale will hit for the first time. Boy, did he hit a bomb yesterday. Thank you for the kind words, Coach Ease. And he lays down a bunt beautifully, and he is there easily. And the throw is going to be off, and is he going to break for second? No. That's a perfect bunt. Just as I described it, he's got home run power. He left the yard yesterday, probably 420 feet home run, and I'm just guesstimating. But he got a hold of one. Then he lays one, goes to a little small ball. Puts the ball in play with a bunt single.
Number 4, Jonathan Gonzalez.
Here comes my man Jonathan Gonzalez now, the junior right-handed pitcher with an opportunity. The tying run aboard, and that's a very athletic Braxton Vale over there. Gonzalez will show bunt. He pulls back, the pitch missing, ball one. Of course, Braxton Vale coming into this contest with a .429 batting average, 3 home runs on the year. He got 2 in one game. That was here in Colorado Springs about 2 weeks ago at TCA, and then he hit one yesterday at UCCS. Bunt attempt is popped up left side, foul ball. I like the call there by Matt Eads, going to a little small ball, if you will. Today's broadcast proudly sponsored in part by the fine folks at Peppers and Pedals. Now they're at 2115 Santa Fe Drive in Blend. At Peppers and Pedals, you're going to find amazing yard art, plants, flowers, Colorado-produced food, and a whole lot more. Runner going. Here's the throw, and he is out. That's a dandy of a toss by the catcher, Tanner Ray. Braxton Vale got a good jump, but that was just a good throw, plain and simple. Well done. The second baseman, Josh Miller, covering on the play. Well, life, you take risks day in and day out in the game of life, and baseball's no different. So got a 1-2 count now to Jonathan Gonzalez. Braxton Vale is out as the pitch is outside, 2-2. He's caught stealing. That's a 2-4 putout, and what a play defensively. So the score remains 1-0 here in the bottom of the second inning. Pitch is a breaking ball that tails away, and the count is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Stop in and see Sherry and her team at Peppers and Pedals. You won't be disappointed. Tried to check his swing. Did he go? Nope, he didn't. I mean, he couldn't hold up. Strike 3 called. Gonzalez is out on strikes. I'll tell you what, that's good movement, and that's one of the things that Coach Horman talked about with his pitcher in Wade Thews. He says he's got some good stuff. He hasn't got a lot of innings, but his arm should be well rested, and he competes very well, and he's done a nice job early on. Here's a man that left the yard yesterday as well. Cohen Glenn stepping in on the left side batter's box. He takes a pitch high and away for a ball. Cohen a .362 batting average with 2 home runs, 2 triples, and 6 doubles on the year. He's got 19 driven in. Pitch a little bit low for a ball. So the count now 2 balls, no strikes, 2 out, bases empty. It's 1-0 Lutheran. They got 1 in the top of inning number 2 here. Neither team scored in the first. So their line so far, 1 run, 1 hit. No errors, 3 left for County. No runs, a hit, 1 error, and they've left nobody. The pitch, a fastball, rides a little high, now 3-0. A little bit of a breeze, as you can hear it in the ambient microphone, and you can see Old Glory right near the scoreboard here at Cheyenne Mountain High School. Had a soft breeze with some cloud cover yesterday and had some heavy-duty lightning as the pitch is up and away, ball 4. He walked him, or did he call that a strike? No. Saw Cohen hesitating there, but what he was doing was just taking off his batting gloves.
Center fielder wearing number 5, Dax Davis.
Love this kid right here, Dax Davis, senior. He's a kid that's been around for a long time. It's like, man, we say that name over and over and over again, but he's one of those kids you're going, I'd like to see him for another year. But they got to grow up. Pitch is outside, ball 1 to Davis. A lot of baseball to be played. We play 7 innings, and Coach Horman's going to come out and talk with his right-handed pitcher in Wade Thews. Got a little traffic now. It's 1-0. And that's a conversation between the battery and the head coach. This comes out just to settle him down a little bit and say, hey, we got you. We have your back. You find that strike zone, we'll play defense behind you, plain and simple. Ball squibs away from the catcher. That's a nice job there by Tanner Ray to keep it within arm's reach as he goes sliding out toward the right there and smothers the baseball. 2 balls, no strikes. The count now to Dax Davis. Dax can swing it as well. He's got 1 home run on the year. .392 batting average. He's got a runner on the pond. That would be the tying run as he fouls that one back to the screen. Count now 2-1. 2 out, 1 on. 1-0 Lutheran. Pueblo County beat Pueblo East twice this year. Lutheran beat them once. And it was a pretty close game at the Nooch. We were on the Nooch at the Runyon Sports Complex. I knew we'd seen Lutheran once before because I still had the lineup card from that day. And that was March 23rd, a Thursday, as a matter of fact. Coach Horman's a great guy. Pitches outside. Nice eye by Davis. 3-1 with 2 outs and 1 on. That's Cohen Glenn. Got that long 6'2" frame, and he's very, very quick. He's speedy on the base paths. Today's broadcast is brought to you by JR Roofing and Maintenance of Pueblo, specializing in commercial roofing of all types, new construction, full re-roofs, maintenance, and they do repair, plus a whole lot more. Get more online at jrroofs.com. Azteca Apartments offering affordable senior housing. Throw goes over to first. Yeah, the first baseman over there, Jet Maisano. Cool name. Went over to talk with his pitcher. Might have seen something. Hey, maybe we can get this guy. Here's the pitch. It's outside. Ball 4, he walked him. So, Azteca Apartments, we appreciate you being a part of what we do. They offer affordable senior housing, beautiful views, lots of amenities, and a whole lot more. Find out more online at aztecaapartments.com. Speaking of Azteca, that summer baseball team is being put together. And, of course, the annual Tony Antonuccio Memorial, the Artie Escobedo Memorial, 2 big tournaments coming up in June. And, of course, SoCo Ticket will have a lot of the action for you right here. So tell your family and friends. So the left-handed hitting Cullen Paghetti steps in. He fouls one back to the screen. 0-1 the count now to Cullen. Paghetti is ready. He's got a .307 batting average. He's also left the yard once. As a team, County has gathered 9 homers on the year. Soft breaking ball is up and in. Count even at 1-1. Still 2 out, 2 on. Tying run at second, go ahead at first. The tying run is Cohen Glenn, if you can move him in. Pitch outside. I love the mantra of Nick Barfitano at Pueblo East. Get him on, get him over, move him home. Two and 1, 2 out, 2 on, 1-0 Lutheran. Here's the pitch. It's a little high. Now 3-1 the count. Pitch count for Wade Thews. He's at 31, 18-13. His strikes to balls. Jonathan Gonzalez, 42 pitches, 20 strikes to 22 balls. That's the pitch count for both the hurlers in this one. County with an opportunity right here. The pitch is up and away. That's going to load the bases up, and that loads them up for Julian Reyes. Julian Reyes, a .259 hitter. No home runs on the year, but man, he's got 14 hits with 8 RBIs. 9, 10, and 11 are on the pond for the right-handed hitting sophomore. 66 plate appearances, 54 official at-bats with 10 runs scored on 14 hits. The RBI count, 8. As I just alluded to the fact, 9, 10, and 11, and more importantly, an opportunity to put your team ahead right here, right now. and the pitch is high for a ball. Well, here's where you want to be aggressive, but you want to be disciplined as well. This is the situation a kid dreams about when you're 7, 8, 9, 10 years old. Give me bases loaded and something to hit. And he waves and misses there. There's a big swing, indeed. And that was a home run swing, no doubt about it. Reyes ready, Thews ready. The pitch. Did it hit him? Yep, that hit him in the forearm. And that's Smarts. That was a fastball up and in. Yeah, and he is in some pain. Looks like we might get a Cheyenne Mountain trainer out there. And Wade Thews just reared back and let it fly. And that's all you can do as a pitcher. Sometimes it'll get away from you. And when you're a hitter, and he started to commit to the pitch and realized that it was running in on him, tried to get away, and just didn't happen. So Reyes is hit by a pitch with 2 away, and that's going to walk a run in. So we await Parker Hankins. So while we have an injury timeout, let's go ahead and step aside for a quick break. We'll be back with more. We're tied up at 1 apiece here in the bottom of the second. Lutheran and County, second round of the consolation here at the state tournament on the ticket.
Congratulations, Pueblo County High School seniors. Hope you enjoyed your breakfast burritos from Romero's Cafe and Catering. Awarded Most Creative Pueblo Green Chili Recipe 2023 and a 2-time world champion green chili winner. So if you really like green chili, come see Mr. Chili and Blend at Romero's Cafe and Catering, 1323 Santa Fe Drive, Pueblo, Colorado. Just call 54-CHILI.
You never know when disaster will strike. ServPro of Pueblo at 3130 Broadmoor Avenue are leaders in the fire and water cleanup and restorations industry. At ServPro of Pueblo, they understand your situation, and they're here to help make fire and water damage like it never happened. They can help return damaged areas and items to pre-loss condition.
Water damage strikes fast. Fire damage strikes fast. So do we. When you call the cleanup specialist at ServPro, like it never even happened.
To find out how ServPro Pueblo can help you, call Jack Drury and his staff at 544-7165. ServPro of Pueblo. Think about how good it feels when people really get you, like the friends who come over when a big game is on. The neighbors next door always bring your favorite buffalo dip. Your in-laws know you need silence during clutch plays, and everyone knows about your special post-win fist bump. It's kind of like having a State Farm agent like Melissa Arriaga D'Angelo. Melissa's here to get to know you and understand your life, so she can make it easy for you to protect what's important. Get an agent that gets you and your fist bumps. Call State Farm agent Melissa Arriaga D'Angelo, 543-7091, or Melissa at melissadiangelo.com.
Here's where your shape takes shape. Reps Union Avenue Sports Complex. Reps is Pueblo's premier fitness center and training complex, state-of-the-art, with huge workout areas, top-of-the-line equipment, and nationally accredited trainers and instructors. You're part of the most modern fitness complex in southern Colorado. Reps has over 21,000 square feet of workout space, including cardio machines, free weights, steam, sauna, large locker room. Take the tour at 110 South Union Avenue. Go online to repsetgo.com. Proud to support high school athletics.
This program is brought to you in part by Spectrum Community Services, home and community-based services to persons with developmental disabilities. For more information, call 545-4057. Spectrum Community Services, adding more to life.
And once again, a very pleasant good afternoon. Welcome back into high school baseball. All right, Julian Reyes will head for the dugout. Did you see Walsh came in to run for him at first? Is that the deal?
The Pueblo County Hornets bases are loaded. With 2 down, a new pitcher coming in for the Lutheran Lions. Now pitching number 4, Connor Nelson.
Also, Thews is done. He threw 35 pitches, 14 strikes, 21 balls, and now a new pitcher has come in. So Connor Nelson is going to pitch. So we'll look at numbers on Connor here in a moment. And here comes Parker Hankins, tied at 1.
And the first batter that Connor will face is shortstop, number 27, Parker Hankins.
So Parker Hankins will step in, and again, Parker swings it pretty well, 388 hitter. 0 for 1, a strikeout victim on a crazy breaking ball. He swings and lifts one in the air right side. Foul ball out of play, strike 1. So for Lutheran, they got Connor Nelson on the here. He's appeared twice, 1 save on the year, no win-loss record, no ERA. So here's that time of year on a weekend like this where you play a lot of baseball. They played 1 game earlier. They beat Summit to advance here into this round. And, of course, losing yesterday in the opening round to Holy Family. You know, you lose your 1, you lose your 2, and now it's by committee. You start getting to your number 3s, your 4s. So the pitch is fouled off, count even at 1-1. That one is high and tight. Two and 1 with 2 out and still bases loaded. County has pushed 1 home so far. Hankins ready, the pitch. Hot shot to the left side. That gets through for a base hit. Dax Davis will score. Colin Paghetti moves on to third. Julian Reyes, courtesy runner, and I'm not sure who it is.
RBI single for Hankins as he hits it between short and third, brings in another run for the Hornets. Keeps the
Boy, that's a big base knock for Parker Hankins. How about that?
Number 7, Roy Higginbotham.
And bases are still loaded. All the damage done with 2 away. That's a crooked number. Matt Eads, all about that crooked number, baby. Breaking ball stays high and away. Ball 1 now to Roy Higginbotham. 0 for 1, he grounded out his first time. So Higgy with an opportunity right here. Bases are loaded. Pitch on the inside corner is taken for a strike. Good. Looked like he cut that fastball with movement late. And the pitch gets away from the catcher. Strike 2 called, so 1-2 now with 2 out. Again, bases loaded. County has taken a 1-run lead. 2-1 here in the bottom of the second inning. Home half. Nelson with a pitch. Breaking ball stays high. Broke, but broke late. Now the count even. Deuces across the board big time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 out. Sacks juiced. Higginbotham at the dish. Colton Simpson on deck. Who's on deck is brought to you by Bounty and Yield Meat Market. Pitch on the outside corner. Strike 3 called, and Higginbotham is out on strikes. That's a big strikeout right there to leave them loaded. Well, 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors. They left them full of Hornets. To the third we go. 2-1 County. We'll back with more after a timeout right here on The Ticket.
And he left the bases
Park
loaded
West
with 3
Vision
runners.
has a huge selection of stylish frames to choose from. Getting a regular vision checkup is the key to a child's healthy eyesight and self-esteem. You're looking good. We accept Medicaid and most insurances with little or no cost to you. Take advantage of the convenience. Park West. Trusted dental and vision care for infants, children, and teens. Immediate appointments available. Call 544-3054. Online, visit youthdentalvision.com.
Are you ready to stake your claim on the best grill in the neighborhood? Better head to Bounty and Yield Meat Market, 2029 South Pueblo Boulevard near Big Bear Wine and Liquor. The best burgers and steaks start with the best meats. Bounty and Yield Meat Market features all natural Colorado-grown beef, pork, chicken, buffalo, and elk. No hormones, no antibiotics. From farm to table, Bounty and Yield. Your all-natural, all-local meat and grocery source. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 7 p.m., 2029 South Pueblo Boulevard. For weekly specials and meat packages, you never have to leave town. For quality meats, Pueblo's Bounty and Yield.
Angela's Chapel Funeral Directors has been providing Pueblo and Colorado Springs communities with the same service they have provided their own family for many, many years. To treat every woman as if she were our mother or sister, every man as if he were our father or brother. Angela's Chapel Funeral Directors continues to provide caring and compassionate service with dignity and respect. And remember, when you lose someone you love, call someone that you can trust. Angela's Chapel Funeral Directors, online at angeluspueblo.com.
Well, once again, a very pleasant good afternoon. Welcome back into high school baseball, and it is Donovan Walsh playing right field now and hitting for the injured Julian Reyes. I hope all works out for Julian. I think he's still in the dugout with the trainer checking on him. All right, 1-1 strike, the count now to Drew McNair, facing Jonathan Gonzalez for the second time. Ball 2 to him. He walked his first time around. Into the compact motion goes Big John, and he missed away. 3-1. Today's broadcast brought to you by Colorado Front Range Roofing. Find them online at coloradofrroofing.com. Colorado Front Range Roofing is a leading full-service residential and commercial roofing contractor located in Pueblo. The pitch inside, ball 4. He walked him. Jim Sprague and his team are proud to support local sports in our community here in southern Colorado.
He's there with nobody out and brings up to bat right fielder wearing number 23, Eli Morgan.
Comes Eli Morgan to the plate. Now he's 0 for 1. Reached on a fielder's choice. Had that shot back up the middle. Well played by Jonas Shavira. Nobody out, one man on. Double play is in order. Hornets have had an opportunity to turn a double play in this one. Just came up a little short. Pitch tails away. Ball 1. So Jonathan Gonzalez on the hill for the County Hornets. Both teams with a nice crowd on hand, a little bit of a breeze. And again, a mix of sun and clouds. Most of the clouds are back west right near Cheyenne Mountain and Pikes Peak. Pitch is low. Runner goes. Here's the throw. Going to be close, and it's a little offline. It goes into shallow right center field, and the runner digging for 3. The shortstop, Parker Hankins, back in the play up, will hold on to it. You're better off to eat it than to start throwing it around. So now the tying run 90 feet away. That's a great job by Drew McNair as the pitch is delivered, ball 2. So 2-0 the count. And a foul ball. Strike 2. Thornton Medical's 1951 Lake Avenue in Pueblo. Proud to sponsor Hornet baseball here in the state tournament. Of course, they sponsor a lot of stuff around the city of Pueblo as the pitch is away, 3-1. Thanks, Charnel and Brian. We appreciate you. Hope little Big Brian is doing well. Hockey player and a lacrosse player. 3-1 in the pitch. Right side foul ball out of play. That fills it up. 3 balls, 2 strikes. So Gonzalez ready for the money ball. ThorntonMed.com. You can find out more about Thornton Medical, 1951 Lake Avenue in Pueblo. Little Caesars Pizza, Dave Feemster. Proud to support high school baseballs. The pitch is in the air right side. Jonas Shavira dancing around, fights the wind and the sun and makes a nice catch to record the first out of the inning.
And Morgan pops up to second baseman Jonas Shavira, who made the catch, and the out. There's one down, runner on third.
So with a runner at third base, it's 2-1 County, a crooked number in the bottom of the second inning. We are working in the top of inning number 3. Here comes Jet Maisano. 0 for 1. He drew a walk his first time. Pitch tails away, missing. Lutheran with 1 run, 1 hit. They've committed no errors and stranded 3. County, 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 error. They have also stranded 3. Tying run aboard, 90 feet away, and that pitch on the outside corner is a strike. So the count even at 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, 1 on. Talk about your wild aces. Big time. We are live from the Spectrum Community Services of Pueblo broadcast booth. Swing and a miss, strike 2. It's Ted Hernandez and his team adding more to life in our community. Gigi's Barbecue and Catering, proud to sponsor local sports in southern Colorado. The pitch fouled off to the right side. That's out of play, and the count holds at 1-2. They offer delicious smoked meats and a whole lot more, by the plate or by the pound. And if you've got a special event like a graduation, a wedding, whatever the case may be, Gigi's Barbecue and Catering, that's what they do, and they do it well. That's Lonnie and Carl Ellie. Here's the 1-2 that misses away. Gets away from Simpson, but Gonzalez covering home plate keeps the runner at bay. So a ball and 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 man on. That's the tying run, 90 feet away in scoring position. Got a 2-2 count. Pardon me, that last pitch was a ball. So ready is Maizano. Gonzalez ready. Into the wide, and here comes the pitch. Strike 3 called. Outside corner, got him looking. Beautiful fastball, cuts it going away. That's good location on that pitch, froze him.
2 down now for Lutheran.
So now with 2 away, here comes Josh Miller. 0 for 1, he flied out to the right side. Jonas Chavera over at second base in his first time. 2 outs and 1 on in the pitch. Up and away, ball 1. Sean Casados and his staff are proud to support and serve the Pueblo community. That's SCIA Health Insurance. Find them on the World Wide Web. The pitch on the outside corner is a strike. Tries to check his swing. Did he go? Not quite. I'm not sure if he didn't break the plane. He didn't break the wrist, but it seemed like the bat came through that part of the plate. Nonetheless, that's an athletic move. He did a great job. Yeah, 2-1 with 2 out and 1 on. That'll wake the crowd up. Here comes the pitch. Strike on the outside corner, I believe, is what he called. Indeed. So now deuces across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 out, 1 man on. And the pitch. In the air, shallow right side. Chavera going out, makes the catch to record the out, and the threat is denied. So a little flare out there into shallow right center field. Well played by Chavera at second base. So the threat was on, but it's turned away. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 man left on base. To the bottom of the 3rd we go. County leading 2-1 over Lutheran. We're back with more from the state tournament on the ticket.
Thornton Medical, your local accessibility, home medical equipment, and supply retailer for over 25 years. We specialize in keeping you and the ones you love in your home. We provide ramps, stair glides, lift chairs, scooters, vehicle lifts, and a wide variety of home safety equipment, including everything to keep you safe in the bathroom. We also provide incontinence products, urological, and nutritional supplies. Stop by and see us at the corner of Lake and Lakeview or call 719-564-5333.
The outlook for overpriced pizza has never been better. I mean, who's gonna stop us?
But, sir, Little Caesars has the lowest price pizza delivered, guaranteed.
Price is one thing. Taste is another.
And right now, try Little Caesars Pizza topped with Millburger Farms Pueblo chili. Locations in Pueblo and Pueblo West to serve you. Little Caesars Pizza, big on taste, thin on price. Now serving Millburger Farms Pueblo chili, Little Caesars Pizza.
This program is brought to you in part by Spectrum Community Services, home and community-based services to persons with developmental disabilities. For more information, call 545-4057. Spectrum Community Services, adding more to life.
Once again, good afternoon. Welcome back into high school baseball. Leading things off, Colton Simpson, the senior right-hander. Flied out to the shortstop his first time. Strike 1 to him. Strike 2 to him. Connor Nelson, as I said before, coaches at this time in the tournament, this time of the season, you do it by committee because you can't always guarantee, unless you got a 1 and 1A pitcher, that you got pitchers as the pitches. Strike 3 called.
That's 1 down for Pueblo County. Colton Simpson was the batter. Now striding up to the plate, left fielder number 42.
But to finish my
Braxton
thought,
Vale.
there are no guarantees. So unless you got 2 Braxton Vales on a team or 2 Cohen Glens on a team or 2 Roy Higginbothams, you got these number 1s that you can just go with. Or if you got in certain situations that we've seen like Valor Christian, they had a number 1 senior, a number 1 junior, and a number 1 freshman that we've seen. But unless you got that kind of depth in your pitching department, as Braxton Vale looks at ball 1, he's 1 for 1 with a bunt single. He swings and taps one first base side, foul ball. You've got to throw that pitcher to try to give yourself a chance to win. After that, as coaches will say over and over again, it's by committee. Anybody that can throw strikes, you might see 2, 3, 4 pitchers in a game like this, because with your 1 and 2 been spent, then you've gone to your number 3 as Vale swings and misses there. Strike 2. That's a good pitch, nice sinker. But, you got to do it by committee. And right now this is Connor Nelson. He's the second pitcher of the day so far, in this one, I should say, for Lutheran. Breaking ball. Okay, so the ball hit him. And I think the home plate umpire is saying that he actually leaned into the ball. Well, I thought he was going to swing, and then it was a breaking ball that as he started to swing and then tried to pull back, the ball just hit him. Huh. So Vale with a 2-2 count, window of opportunity. Well, this guy's got home run power in Braxton Vale. He's left the yard 3 times, and one was a towering, a majestic shot yesterday. Standing in with a 2-2 count, 1 out, and bases empty. Hornets with a 2-1 lead here in the home half of inning number 3. Again, this is the second round of the consolation. I'm not sure who won over Cheyenne Mountain and Riverdale Ridge. That was at UCCS. I'll try to get that from the guys next door. You want to ask them, Chelsea, and see? As the pitch is a bouncing ball toward the first base side. Glove by the pitcher. He'll just take the ball and step on the bag himself. So if you could find out, take a pen and write down what their score was, Riverdale Ridge and Cheyenne Mountain. So Vale is out by way of a ground out to the right side and to the pitcher. He'll take it himself. Well, Connor Nelson is done. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change. So we'll keep it here for just a moment and tell you about it. We do want to tell you, Pueblo Insurance at 1636 Highway 50 West specializes in home and auto insurance as well as other specialty insurance. 719-542-0948. Visit puebloinsurance.net. A pitching change, and we'll try to get you a score update right here. It's 2-ball, make that 2-1 county. 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 error, 3 left on base. For the Lutheran Lions, 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. They've stranded 4. A pitching change, and this pitching change is presented by Vic Morrow Produce at 1037 35th Lane in Pueblo. They're at the corner of Highway 50 East and 35th Lane. All the fresh and delicious veggies are homegrown right there in Vineland, Colorado. Vic Morrow Produce would like to remind you to thank a farmer today. Well, it looks like number 5 is going to come into pitch, and that's not from within the diamond. So let's take a look as to who. It's going to be Jake Field that comes into pitch. So Jake Field, where's number 5? He's a junior. He's 3-0 on the year with a 3.33 ERA. Jake Field has got 15 strikeouts, 12 walks on the year. Given up 11 runs, 10 of them earned. So Jake Field is the new pitcher. And just what we talked about a bit ago. He's going to get an update? Okay, cool. Yeah, we want to know who won that game over there because Golden. Okay, so Riverdale Ridge won that. They beat so Cheyenne Mountain has been eliminated. So Summit is out. Cheyenne Mountain is out in tournament play. So Lutheran and County, the winner will move on to play at 10 o'clock, and that would be the winner of Golden and Riverdale Ridge. And that game should be being played as we speak. So Riverdale Ridge is the team that County bounced down into the consolation round yesterday. Thanks, Chelsea. All right, so Jonathan Gonzalez with an opportunity here. 2 outs and nobody on base. Pitch is a little bit low for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 out, and base is empty. So Jake Field, just as we talked about the pitching rotation, Jake Field is the 3rd pitcher in this game. Gonzalez swings, drills one in the air, right side. Josh Miller will reach up and make the catch at second base and record the out. Pop out to the second baseman, and that'll do it. So for the County Hornets, there were no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. It's on to the fourth we go. Still 2-1 Hornets. Back after this on the ticket.
Proud to support area student athletes. Benefits Broker Insurance at 20 Club Manor Drive in Pueblo. The Benefits Broker team of agents has over 100 years of service in employee benefits and individual health care needs. Steve Shirley, Dave Vecchio, and the entire team prides themselves on the level of knowledge and service they bring to you, the client. Benefits Broker is your 24/7 resource for a variety of essential benefits-related information and with a proven dedication and commitment to excellence. Benefits Broker Insurance Pueblo in the Paycheck Dental Building and online at benefitsbroker.com.
Hey, good folks, once again, this is Tony Wright. Now, even though I've changed locations, I still get my barbecue at Gigi's Barbecue, located on Highway 50 West, right across from Chick-fil-A. From their lip-smacking ribs, pulled pork to the juicy brisket, Gigi's has it all. Gigi offers a friendly, down-to-earth atmosphere to dine in, and they can also bring the food to you as well. Gigi's can cater from 30 people up to 300 or more. They were also voted Best Barbecue in Pueblo in 2015. So get your barbecue fix on today at Gigi's, located on Highway 50 West, right across from Chick-fil-A.
You never know when disaster will strike. Serve Pro of Pueblo at 3130 Broadmoor Avenue are leaders in the fire and water cleanup and restorations industry. At Serve Pro of Pueblo, they understand your situation, and they're here to help make fire and water damage like it never happened. They can help return damaged areas and items to pre-loss condition.
Water damage strikes fast. Fire damage strikes fast. So do we. When you call the cleanup specialists at Serve Pro, like it never even happened.
To find out how Serve Pro Pueblo can help you, call Jack Drury and his staff at 544-7165. Serve Pro Pueblo.
Welcome back to the home of the Red Tail Hawks. We're at Cheyenne Mountain High School. This site number 2 for this Class 4A State Baseball Championships round, if you will. So it'll be Chase Sorensen, Wade Thews, and Connor Nelson this time around.
The top of the fourth inning here. Leading off for Lutheran, number 11, Chase Sorensen.
Sorensen's 1 for 1. He had that double into right center field in the gap his first time, facing Jonathan Gonzalez for the second time, and the pitch is in there for a strike. Good looking pitch. Strike one. I want to thank Dave Feemster and his team at Little Caesars Pizzas. The pitch is waved at and missed. Strike two. Jonathan Gonzalez quickly ahead of the hitter. County with a 2-1 lead here in the top of the fourth inning. In a battle with the Lutheran Lions. Here's the 0-2 pitch. It's lined back up the middle for a base hit. That'll be played by Cohen Glenn, the southpaw, in center field. Just left that one up. Jonathan would love to have that one back, I'm sure. Way ahead in the count, and then gives up a base knock. That's the pitch you want to make him hit your pitch. So now Wade Thews coming to the plate. 0 for 1 flied out to Chavera over at second base. Pitch is outside. Nice job by Colton Simpson. Snagged that one, not to let it get away. So with a runner aboard, double play in order. 2-1 County. Fourth inning, top of the fourth, and here's the pitch. Fouled off to the right side. Count even at 1 ball, 1 strike. As we thank Angelus Chapel Funeral Directors, 1101 East Evans in Pueblo, providing caring and compassionate service to Southern Colorado and proud to support local student athletes in our community. And remember, when you lose someone you love, call someone you can trust. Swing and a miss, strike two. That's the Angelus Chapel, online at angeluspueblo.com. Thornton Medical, thorntonmed.com on the World Wide Web. Here's the 1-2 in the air to right field. Going over is Walsh. On the run, makes the catch. Well done. Boy, on one hop, gets it to the shortstop covering second base. Parker Hankins over there. Wow, nice toss. So fly out to the right fielder. Well done by Walsh out there. That'll keep the runner at first base. So now with 1 out and 1 on, here comes Jake Field hitting. And the pitch misses. Foul ball to the left side. So 1-2. Jonathan Gonzalez right now at 73 pitches so far in this one. He's got an opportunity to finish what he started here. Got a 2-1 lead. Runner going. Here's the throw, and not quite in time. That's a great job by Chase Sorensen to get that jump. That's well done. Yeah, Colton Simpson did a good job. So 2-1 is the count now. 2 balls and a strike. Bunt attempt fouled off to the right side, first base side, if you will. 2-2 now with 1 out and 1 on. Chase Sorensen over at second base, Field at the dish. Strike 3 called, got him.
That's 2 down now for Lutheran. Runner standing at second base brings up shortstop number 15, Ryan Griffin.
So Ryan Griffin now coming to the plate. He's the shortstop, drew a walk his first time. Runner away with a small lead over at second base. The pitch is outside, 1-0 the count. Live coverage today is presented by SCIA Health Insurance of Pueblo. Sean Casados and his staff proud to serve and support the Pueblo community. And again, we are live from the Spectrum Community Services of Pueblo broadcast booth. Mr. Ted Hernandez and company. Pitch missing, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 out, 2-1 county. We're in the top of the 4th inning. Ready is Griffin, ready is Gonzalez in the pitch. Line drive, first base side, that gets through, and that could be trouble. They're going to wave the runner on. Sorensen digging for the plate, throw is offline. He will slide, he is safe, and we are all tied up. That's a good piece of hitting going the opposite way by Ryan Griffin. Give him a single and a base knock, a base knock and an RBI.
RBI single for Ryan Griffin.
Tell you what, Chase Sorensen can fly.
Catcher Tanner Ray.
So now Tanner Ray coming to the plate. And he swings and fouls one back into the mid. He's 0 for 2 by way of the strikeout, looking and swinging. Strike 1 to him, or strike 2 rather. The pitch is low for a ball. Is that the right count, 3-1? I don't think so. 1-1. That's what I thought. Pitch on the inside corner is a strike. Good location there, Jonathan. Again, not a bad crowd on hand here today. See a little shaded area, see sunshine across the way toward downtown Colorado Springs. But we're up at Cheyenne Mountain where the cloud cover starts early. Day in and day out. Deuces are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, and 1 man on. We're tied at 2, and the pitch is a little bit low. The go-ahead run on the pond here for the right-handed hitting catcher, Tanner Ray. 6 pitch to him coming as we've got a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Jonathan Gonzalez ready for the money ball. Runner goes, and a ground ball to the right side. Jonathan knocks it away, scooped up by the second baseman. Oh, man, he got stepped on by the runner. A cleat to the top of the foot. Did he get him out? Did he call him out? He did. What a play there by Jonas Shavira. He scooped it with the glove, as you can see, did a nice job. Didn't even go for the exchange and grab the hand. He just flipped it with his glove just in time to record the out, and that will end the top half of the fourth inning. So Tanner Ray grounds out to the second baseman. We'll score that in dramatic fashion, 4-3, and that'll do it. However, a productive fourth inning. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, 1 man left on base. To the bottom of the fourth we go, all tied up at 2 apiece. We'll be back with more after a timeout right here on The Ticket.
The Topper Factory and RV Center of Pueblo is a family-owned and operated RV dealership and truck accessory store, serving the southern Colorado area for over 30 years. They also have an array of truck accessories, RV parts and accessories, and a certified RV mechanic to keep you on the RV road. Topper Factory is always prepared to help you with your RV needs, no matter what the season. It's like they always say, when the going gets tough, the tough go camping. Topper Factory and RV Center, Highway 50 West Pueblo, and online at topperfactory.com. It's game time, and what a great time for a Subway sandwich from Joe DeLeo Subway stores in Pueblo. With 4 Pueblo locations, there's one near you. Great before the game, after the game, or anytime. Make it the way you want, hot, cold, big, or epic. And it's always made fresh at Joe DeLeo Subway stores. Sandwiches and salads with health-conscious options. 3216 West Northern near South High School. In Blend, in Walmart on Pueblo's south side. And the new location, 1271 West Pueblo Boulevard. At the corner of Lake and Pueblo Boulevard. Joe DeLeo Subway stores of Pueblo.
Well, once again, welcome back as we get back to the action. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth inning now. The County Hornets are all tied up, and here comes Cohen Glenn, who's 0 for 1. He drew a walk his first time. Cohen, a sophomore left-handed hitter, center fielder and pitcher, 2 home runs on the year, 2 triples, 6 doubles with 19 RBI. 26 runs on 29 hits for this left-handed hitter. And he looks at strike 1. Again, a free pass for Cohen the first time. Coverage today presented by Benefits Broker Insurance. Steve Shirley and Dave Vecchio. Gigi's Barbecue and Catering as we bring you the coverage from the Spectrum Community Services of Pueblo broadcast booth. He waves and misses there, strike 2. It's a nice job by Jake Field hurling now for the Lutheran Lions. 2-2. 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 error, 3 left for Pueblo County. Pitch is high. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, 5 left for the Lutheran Lions. Line score presented by Pueblo Insurance at 1636 Highway 50 West, specializing in home and auto insurance as well as other specialty insurance. See Deb Marino and her team there on Highway 50. Or PuebloInsurance.net on the World Wide Web. That pitch is cut on, lifted in the air, shallow right field, but man, it's a high fly ball. The second baseman, Josh Miller, will call for it and make the catch for the first out.
Just got underneath that one, popped it up. A nice play out there by Josh Miller, taking control, making the catch, getting the out. There's 1 down.
So 1 up and 1 down now. Dax Davis to the dish with Colin Paggetti to follow. Who's on deck is Colin Paggetti. Who's on deck brought to you by Bounty and Yield Meat Market, your friendly neighborhood butcher. This is a great weekend to go there. No hormones, no antibiotics. It's all natural grown Colorado meats. Freshly cut. Ernie and his team do a great job over there at Bounty and Yield Meat Market. First pitch is delivered. 1 ball to Dax Davis. He also walked his first time. And the pitch. Just missed. 2-0. Davis swings and drills one deep to center field. McNair going back. He's at the warning track, looking up, kiss it goodbye. There you go, Dax Davis, his second home run of the year, deep to center field. That's the 3rd home run of the tournament for the County Hornets. And the Hornets have taken a lead of 3-2 on that solo shot by the senior Dax Davis. Congratulations to that senior graduating, greeted by another senior, and the other one, Vale and Simpson over there. Wow.
That'll bring up the bat for the Hornets.
That was very well hit. Second home run of the year, and it couldn't have come at a better time for senior Dax Davis. Now Colin Paghetti. He also walked his first time. He drew a free pass. Park West Dental and Vision, truly exceptional, kind, and great with kids. Proud to sponsor high school baseball. Find them online at youthdentalvision.com. And, of course, that moment brought to you by State Farm Insurance of Pueblo. Here for game day and every day. Community means everything. Melissa Arriaga D'Angelo, agent. 3930 Ridge Drive, phone 719-543-7091. Ah, what a great piece of hitting. First pitch is up. Ball one, so the County Hornets trying to survive and advance. If they can survive here, they would move on to a 10 o'clock round on Friday. That would be another elimination round. That would be round 3 of the consolation side of the bracket. Holy Family and Severance will play today. That is a true semifinal. The winner will move out into the final, which will be played at noon or 12:30 on Friday in the 4th round of the consolation as well. That would be on Saturday, pardon me. That pitch is lined. First base side, foul ball, so the count is at 1-2 now. So the second is Friday, right? Third is Saturday next week. So it'll be Friday. So today the semifinal is being played. That would send the winner of Holy Family and Severance, which are the only unbeaten teams. One of them will get a loss and drop down to the consolation. So they would await the winner of everybody else coming through the consolation side of the bracket. So on Friday, we would see the winner of this one play the winner of Golden and Riverdale Ridge at 10 o'clock on Friday. Then they would play at 12:30 on Friday. Then we would have the championship game set for Saturday at 10 o'clock in the morning. And on the loser side of the bracket, or consolation if you will, they would have to beat the undefeated team twice. So there would be a, if necessary, game on Saturday, unless the undefeated team outright wins. That pitch is driven in the air. High fly ball into left field. Could be trouble, and it is over the head of the left fielder. Colin Paghetti cruises in to second base with a double. So now Donovan Walsh will hit for the first time.
Out there, no man's land in left field. That's a double. Puts him at second base with one down. Brings up for the Hornets, wearing number 3.
So Donnie Walsh coming up to the plate, hitting for the first time in this one. Donovan Walsh with no batting average on the year. He is playing for the injured Julian Reyes. And the pitch is a bouncing ball toward the shortstop. Glove there by Griffin. On the run, makes the throw just in time to get the out, and that'll move Paghetti on to third base on the play. That's well done. That's a good play by Ryan Griffin over there at shortstop to record out number 2. But not a bad job, though, by Donovan Walsh. Puts the ball in play, making the defense make a play.
And Donovan hits a ground ball that Ryan Griffin makes a good play on and gets the out at first. There's 2 down now. Runner at
so now with the runner at third base, 90 feet away is Colin Paghetti. Now Parker Hankins. Parker did a nice job to put the ball in play. He's 1 for 2, a strikeout and a single. He swings and bounces one to the third baseman. Shearer across the diamond, a long throw to make in time to record the out, and the inning is over. So a ground out. 5-3 in the book. And for the County Hornets, they get a run on a pair of hits. No errors, 1 man left on base, and that was a senior in Dax Davis that left the yard for the second time here in 2023. And the County Hornets back on top, 3-2. To the 5th we go. We do it after a timeout on the ticket.
Angeles Chapel Funeral Directors has been providing Pueblo and Colorado Springs communities with the same service they have provided their own family for many, many years. To treat every woman as if she were our mother or sister, every man as if he were our father or brother. Angeles Chapel Funeral Directors continues to provide caring and compassionate service with dignity and respect. And remember, when you lose someone you love, call someone that you can trust. Angeles Chapel Funeral Directors. Online at angeluspueblo.com. Think about how good it feels when people really get you, like the friends who come over when a big game is on. The neighbors next door always bring your favorite buffalo dip. Your in-laws know you need silence during clutch plays, and everyone knows about your special post-win fist bump. It's kind of like having a State Farm agent like Melissa Arriaga D'Angelo. Melissa's here to get to know you and understand your life, so she can make it easy for you to protect what's important. Get an agent that gets you and your fist bumps. Call State Farm agent Melissa Arriaga D'Angelo, 543-7091, or Melissa at melissadiangelo.com.
Congratulations, Pueblo County High School seniors. Hope you enjoyed your breakfast burritos from Romero's Cafe and Catering. Awarded Most Creative Pueblo Green Chili Recipe 2023 and a two-time world champion green chili winner. So if you really like green chili, come see Mr. Chili and Blend at Romero's Cafe and Catering, 1323 Santa Fe Drive, Pueblo, Colorado. Just call 54-CHILI.
Yeah, Mr. Chili coming in hot. If you really like green chili, that is the place to be. All right, Drew McNair will lead things off here. He's still over. He's walked 2 times today. This will be his 3rd time. Will it be charm for Jonathan Gonzalez to get him out, or will he return the favor? He swings and drills one in the air, right side. Playable there for Donovan Walsh. Charging, and on the run makes a shoestring catch. Nice play. Donovan Walsh had a long ways to go, and boy, did he make a spectacular play. That'll give Jonathan Gonzalez some confidence out there.
Mr. Walsh for the first out. That'll bring up the bat for Lutheran Lions, number 23, Eli Morgan.
Here comes Eli Morgan now 0 for 2. He's reached on a fielder's choice, and he's flied out today. Both to the right side. Jonathan Gonzalez into the wine, and the pitch a little bit low for a ball. So 1-0 the count with 2 out, bases empty. County with a 3-2 lead here in the top of the 5th inning. That's where we work. Gonzalez kicks and fires. 2-0. Oh, did I say 2? Yeah, 1 out. Pardon me. That pitch lifted in the air right side. That could be a windshield finder. Look out. 2-1. 1 gone, nobody on. County with a 1-run lead. 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error, 4 left for the Hornets. For the Lions, 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors. They've left 5. And that pitch just missed. I like that location. 3-1. Right-hander against right-hander. The pitch to Morgan is on the outside corner, a strike. Today's broadcast presented by Joe DeLeo Subway Stores. He's got 4 locations to serve you. 3216 West Northern, right near Pueblo South High School. And the pitch fouled off. He's in the Aspen Square Shopping Center in Blend. That's toward Pueblo County High School. In the Southside Walmart. And then the newest location at 1271 West Pueblo Boulevard. That's at the corner of Lake and Pueblo Boulevard. Stop in or order online today. Here comes the payoff pitch. And it's a bouncing ball back to the mound. Gonzalez has it. Makes an errant throw. And the runner's going to be on his horse digging for 2. Will he go for 3? They're going to wave him on. Well, the coach tried to hold him up, but he is digging there. It was too late. That's on the coach. If you were going to hold him up, you should have done it a little bit quicker, but nonetheless, it works out. He is there. Great job by Coach. He was undecided. Do I bring him or do I hold him up? And I'll tell you what, that's great base running by Eli Morgan. An errant throw by Jonathan Gonzalez. And now the tying run 90 feet away. So Eli Morgan puts the ball in play. He reaches on the air by the pitcher. And he is going to make it to 3rd.
And a new hitter coming in for
on the throw.
Lutheran Lions. That's number 16, Hudson Strode. Now batting for Lutheran, number 16, Hudson Strode. Eli Morgan standing at 3rd base with 1 down.
1 out, 1 man on. It's a 1-run lead for the County Hornets. However, the threat to tie is here as Matt Eads is out on the hill for the County Hornets. Will we see a pitching change? Looks like we are. All right, let's take a timeout and tell you about it. Pitching change right here, right now. It's 3-2 County. Looks like Dax Davis will take some warm-up tosses. Well, we take a timeout and be back with more right here on The Ticket.
For a life of comfort, convenience, and enjoyment, welcome to Azteca Apartments.
We provide luxurious apartments and quality living for seniors 62 years and over, or those with disabilities. Our facility is smoke-free and features beautiful balconies with scenic mountain views and 24/7 maintenance for your safety. Our income-based rent and free utilities make Azteca Apartments an affordable option for any budget. With our healthcare education and physical fitness activities and various entertainment venues, we provide the necessities for a fulfilling life. Due to our high-quality maintenance and energy program, we were recognized as the #1 property in Colorado by the Governor's Energy Office in 2011. Experience a better way to live at Azteca Apartments.
Here's where your shape takes shape. Reps Union Avenue Sports Complex. Reps is Pueblo's premier fitness center and training complex, state-of-the-art, with huge workout areas, top-of-the-line equipment, and nationally accredited trainers and instructors. You're part of the most modern fitness complex in southern Colorado. Reps has over 21,000 square feet of workout space, including cardio machines, free weights, steam, sauna, large locker room. Take the tour at 110 South Union Avenue. Go online to repsetgo.com. Proud to support high school athletics.
Well, once again, welcome back. And the pitching change is now the senior right-hander, Dax Davis. He is facing number 16, Hudson Strode. Strode is a senior. Coming in with a 200, make that a 200 batting average. So Davis, the pitcher. Higginbotham comes into play second, make that third base. Jonathan Gonzalez stays in the lineup. He goes to second base. Chavera, who's had a day, is out in the lineup. The game is 2 hours, make that 1 hour, 26 minutes old. And right now we got a 2-2 count with 1 out, 1 on. Here's a bouncing ball. That's going to be a slow roller to the second baseman. Gonzalez can't make the play, but that's going to work as a swinging bunt. I don't know if they're going to give him an error on that play or not. And that comes with an RBI. That's just one of those bleeders, if you will, that gets through. So Strode comes in, makes contact. He'll reach, and the runner will score.
Josh Miller.
So we're tied up at 3 apiece. So now Josh Miller. He's the number 5 hitter in the order. 0 for 2, a fly out 2 times. Both those to the second baseman in shallow right. 1 out. Still 1 on, and the pitch is lined in the gap into right center field. That one is trouble. Cohen Glenn scoops it, and he'll quickly get it to the shortstop, Parker Hankins. And now runners at first and third with that base knock from Josh Miller.
And Miller with a nice base hit, and going first to third stroke. We got
so now ducks on the corners, runners at first and third. So now here comes Chase Sorensen, who's 2 for 2. He's singled and he's doubled today. Doubled his first time, singled his second time. First time was in the right center field, second time was back up the middle in center field. So he's 2 for 2. Will third time be a charm for the Hornet pitching staff? Davis facing him for the first time. Pitch catches the outside corner for a strike. Nice sunshine starting to come upon us here at the ballpark at Cheyenne Mountain High School. And the pitch fouled back overhead. 0-2 the count. 1 out, 2 on, and 1 run home so far. Pretty much identical lines with the exception of 3 errors on the scoreboard for the County Hornets. 3 runs, 4 hits, 3 errors, 4 left for the Hornets. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, 5 left for Lutheran. Throw goes over to first, or the bluff rather, and he's back in safely. Davis ready with Mazzano, or make that Strode over at third base, and Miller occupies first. First and third, 1 out. Double play still in order. The pitch stays high. 1-2, not a bad waste of a pitch for the senior right-hander Dax Davis, as we thank Peppers and Pedals of Pueblo, 2115 South Santa Fe Drive. Stop in, see Sherry and her team at Peppers and Pedals. Telling you, you'll love that store. It'll hook you. You'll keep going back for more. You want yard art, great food that's Colorado produced, and a whole lot more. Foul ball out of play. So the count holds at 1-2. Not a bad performance. Jonathan Gonzalez threw 93 pitches, 49 strikes, 44 balls. Now playing second base. Senior Dax Davis going to try to finish this one out. Tied at 3 of the pitch, up and away. Dax brings some great velocity. Is so strong. One of the things that Matt Eads said, we got to harness the emotions today. After a crazy, crazy day one. 1 win, 1 loss yesterday. The pitch. Outside. 3-2. Dax Davis, the second pitcher in the ball game for the County Hornets. Lutheran Lions with 3 hurlers on the hill. Here's a bluff to third and a bluff back at first. Base knock gives the Lions an advantage, only 1 away, so they got some wiggle room, and here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3, struck him out. Big pitch, high heat, got him. Lights out big time.
That's 2 down now for Lutheran. Runners still standing.
So with
on the
2
corner.
outs, Wade Thews coming to the plate, still runners at first and third. We're tied at 3 here in the top of the 5th inning. We'll get you a score by inning coming up here, presented by Pueblo Insurance, so stay close. Want to thank Angelus Chapel Funeral Directors for being a part of our broadcast. Thornton Medical. Now, they're located at 1951 Lake Avenue, right near St. Mary Corwin Hospital on the corner there. You can find them online easily at thorntonmed.com. THORTON med.com. Tied at 3 with 2 outs, 2 on. Davis ready, looks into Simpson, the pitch. A little high for a ball. 1-0 the count now, 2 outs, and again 2 on. Josh Miller's at first. Jet Maizano's pinch hitter. What was... Coach Horman wants for timeout.
And an intentional walk to Thews loads up the
It's going to be an intentional walk. They just put him on.
And
Did Wade
re-entering
Thews.
back in the game will be number 4, Connor Nelson will be up to bat.
Okay, so they load him up.
Nelson re-entering, and he'll be up to bat with 2 down, bases loaded.
And Connor Nelson going to come with bases loaded. So Thews was 0 for 2, flied out twice. So put him on with an intentional walk and loads him up with 2 outs. So Matt E's going to take his chances with Connor Nelson, who has struck out twice today. Sacks juiced, and a breaking ball is in for a strike. Want to thank Bounty and Yield Meat Market. Proud to sponsor local sports. Ernie, and I'll see you probably later today. Set for the 0-1 now with 2 gone, bases loaded. Davis steps off the rubber. Toes it up, working right in the middle of it. Runners away from the bags with 2 gone, and here comes the pitch. It's high for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. We're live from the Spectrum Community Services of Pueblo broadcast booth. Adding more to life in our community, Ted Hernandez and his team. Got a 1-1 count, 2 out, bases are loaded, and here's the offering. It's outside. 2-1. Colorado Front Range Roofing, a leading full-service residential and commercial roofing contractor in Pueblo. Jim Sprague and his team are proud to support local sports here in southern Colorado. Thank you, Jim. We appreciate you. Here's the 2-1 pitch. It's a bouncing ball up the middle. Charging is Hankins. Has time. Did he get him? No, not in time. Just a little bit late, and now it's a 4-3 lead for the Lutheran Lions. Oh, boy. Give him an infield hit.
Connor Nelson beats that base hit out and brings in another run for Lutheran, and coming up the bat, Ryan Griffin.
So bases are still loaded with 2 away, and now Ryan Griffin, who's 1 for 1 with a walk. Colton Simpson comes up bluffing a throw, and Josh Miller dives back to third base. That single was to right field. Davis rocks and fires, and a breaking ball, missing a little bit low and away. Count goes to 2-0. County trailing 4-3 here in the top of the 5th inning. What a game. Game that's an hour and 34 minutes old, and we're pretty much on point with that game time. The 2-0 pitch from Davis. It's high, ball 3. Dax with a 3-0 offering. That's high, ball 4. He walked him. That'll walk one home. It's now 5-3. And that's a crooked number of 3 in this one. So Lutheran struck first. Neither team scored in the first inning. The Lions put 1 in the top of the first. County countered with 2 in the bottom of the second, to take a 2-1 lead. Neither team scored in the third. Lutheran got 1 to get it to even in the fourth. County would come back to make it 3-2 in the bottom of the fourth. However, 3 runs posted here in the 5th, and County trails by 2 at 5-3. But this is a team that has a lot of offensive firepower, and here comes the pitching coach, Dylan Gavin, to talk with his right-handed senior in Dax Davis. While he does that, we thank Thornton Medical, Little Caesars Pizza, Pueblo and Pueblo West. That's Dave Feemster and his team, proud to support local sports in our community. Home for the hot and ready. Did that on the way home last night. We were leaving the Springs area after a rain delay, a game that took forever to get through because of the lightning and rain delay yesterday at UCCS. And it was one of those things where Chelsea and I said, you know what, let's stop in and just grab pizza and wings for the night. So, Dave, that's what we did. Thank you a bunch. We also want to thank JR Roofing and Maintenance of Pueblo. Azteca Apartments, don't forget, they present the Artie Escobedo tournament coming up. Now, that is a big deal. We got the first week prior to that in June, on Father's Day weekend, you have the Tony Andanuccio Memorial. Then the weekend after that, we got the Artie Escobedo Memorial. Tony Andanuccio has a lot of flair. It's a great tournament to be a part of. But then the next weekend, it's a tournament that is continuing to grow with the Beto. But that one is a Connie Mack World Series qualifier. So that comes with money for the World Series for the winner in that. They get a nice check and, of course, a bid into the World Series, the Connie Mack World Series Summer Baseball Classic. So the first pitch is delivered to Tanner Ray, a ball. He's the catcher in the pitch. Strike 1. Count even at 1-1. Score 5-3 Lutheran here in the 5th. Second pitcher is Dax Davis for the County Hornets. Back in and ready is Ray. Got a 5-3 lead, and here's the offering. That breaking ball is in there for a strike. That's a nice pitch. Tanner Ray out of the batter's box. Back in and ready, as you can see. Set for the 1-2 is Dax Davis with bases loaded. And the pitch missing away. I like that location. Tried to get him to go fishing. He didn't bite on it. 2-2 with 2 outs and bases loaded. We are in the top of the 5th inning. If you just joined us, it's 5-3. 3 runs here in the top of the 5th as Lutheran has taken a 2-run lead. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. He struck him out, and they leave him loaded. However, some production. 3 runs on 2 hits. There were 2 errors, and they leave 3 stranded. To the bottom of the 5th we go. 5-3 Lutheran. Hornets coming to bat. It'll be Higginbotham, Simpson, and Vale after this timeout on the ticket.
When selecting your insurance coverage, you want to work with an agent that takes the time to understand your needs and cares about meeting those needs. Deborah Marino is that agent at Pueblo Insurance, providing unbeatable service since 2009. She can help you find the protection you deserve at the price you can afford, specializing in home and auto insurance as well as other specialty insurance. They work one-on-one with each client to ensure that you receive the right policy to fit your situation. Pueblo Insurance, 1636 Highway 50 West, your local hometown insurance agent, next to East Coast Pizza. Phone 542-0948.
Having a healthy smile begins and ends with regular dental checkups. It's the key, and that's exactly what every family can expect from Park West Dental. Parents are always welcome in the treatment areas to comfort their child. We accept Medicaid and most insurances with little or no cost to you. Park West, trusted dental and vision care for infants, children, and teens. Immediate appointments available. Call 544-3054. Online, visit youthdentalvision.com.
This program is brought to you in part by Spectrum Community Services, home and community-based services to persons with developmental disabilities. For more information, call 545-4057. Spectrum Community Services, adding more to life.
For 30 years, Thornton Medical has specialized in helping you stay independent with home and commercial accessibility ramps. They're sturdy, convenient, and offer a variety of solutions designed to meet your needs. From residential to commercial ramps, Thornton Medical, someone you can count on.
Well, once again, welcome back. Mr. James, the PA announcer over there. He's the PA announcer at Canyon City High School. So it looks like we've got a pitching change for the Lutheran Lions. Jake Field is no longer. Can you see that number? Our score is 5-3 Lutheran. We got a right-hander on the hill. Is that 11? So Chase Sorensen's going to come in from left field to do the pitching as Jake Field leaves after 16 pitches.
Number 7 for Pueblo County, Roy Higginbotham.
And I couldn't even tell you who's in left field. I don't know. Can you kind of see that? If you want, step around the corner, see if they've asked them, see if they can tell. So Chase Sorensen will face Roy Higginbotham, rather. Higginbotham's 0 for 2. He's about due. Grounded out and a strikeout. The pitch is away, low and away, a ball. Chase Sorensen. Number 4 is out there. In left, nice. Connor Nelson goes out. Good velocity. You can hear the pop of the mid up here. And it missed, however. 3 balls, no strikes the count. So Chase Sorensen, no win-loss record. He's appeared twice. And on 4 straight pitches, Higginbotham is aboard with a free pass.
Higginbotham with the base on balls is on first base with nobody out. Brings up catcher for the Hornets, wearing number 2, Colton Simpson.
Boy, this game has been wild as we've gone back and forth. The 2 crooked numbers in the bottom of the second for County to take a 2-1 lead, then 3 in the 5th for Lutheran to take a 2-run lead. Here comes senior Colton Simpson, 0 for 2, a fly out and a strikeout as well. Man on the pond, double play in order now for Sorensen. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. So 1-0 is the count. So Coach Horman going to the bullpen, and the pitch is delivered, ball 2. And Coach Horman calls for a timeout. So while we have a moment, we thank Thornton Medical at 1951 Lake Avenue, online at thorntonmed.com. Serve Pro Pueblo, available 24/7 with fast response for your home or business cleaning and restoration, including water damage, fire damage, and mold. Call 544-7167, and of course they're on their way. Serve Pro Pueblo. Timeout on the hill as it continues. And the question is, do you like green chili? Do you really, really like green chili? Romero's Cafe and Catering, 1323 Santa Fe Drive-In Blend, specializing in Mexican and American food with great customer service, and it's been that way forever. But a must-try, the award-winning green chili and salsas. So make sure you check it out. Stop in and see Mr. Chili, coming in hot since 1976. Romero's Cafe and Catering. We might see another pitching change here. Now, I'm not sure if Field was hurt because he seemed to be doing well. And Field came in with a 3.33 ERA, 3-0 record on the year. and we will see a pitching change. So, Chelsea, let's take the break. We'll be back to tell you about it. Right now, it's 5-3 Lutheran. Nobody out, one man on for the County Hornets, and Colton Simpson to the plate when we return to the ticket.
Number 17, Christian Clare.
I like to shop, but I love to shop Sharpie's Pawn. Why pay retail? They have a variety of almost anything new and almost new. From jewelry, tools, DVDs, car stereo equipment, flat screen TVs, camping gear, ATVs, motorcycles, and cars. Electronics, stuff for gamers, Bronco jerseys, and even name brand purses. Sharpie's Pawn Shop, family owned and locally operated, serving the people of Pueblo for 45 years. Your best place to shop is Sharpie's Pawn at 300 North Chester Avenue or 719-544-PAWN.
It's game time, and what a great time for a Subway sandwich from Joe DeLeo Subway stores in Pueblo. With 4 Pueblo locations, there's one near you. Great before the game, after the game, or anytime. Make it the way you want, hot, cold, big, or epic. And it's always made fresh at Joe DeLeo Subway stores. Sandwiches and salads with health-conscious options. 3216 West Northern near South High School. In Blend, in Walmart on Pueblo's South Side. And the new location, 1271 West Pueblo Boulevard. At the corner of Lake and Pueblo Boulevard. Joe DeLeo Subway stores of Pueblo.
Once again, welcome back. It's Christian Clare now, the new pitcher, who's a left-handed pitcher. No win-loss record. He's appeared once here in 2023. Comes in with 2 balls, no strikes to count, and delivers ball 3 to Colton Simpson. So Simpson at the dish with Vail to follow. Who's on deck? Brought to you by Bounty and Yield Meat Market. There's a strike called. It's 3-1. And again, Christian Clare, no win-loss record on the year. It'll be the 4th pitcher that is taken to the hill for the Lions. As the pitch runs inside ball 4, he walked him. So now, the tying run on the pond with nobody out, and Braxton Vail coming to the plate. 3 home runs on the year. Chance to be a hero and a star right here. He's already a star. Big at bat, let's put it that way, for Braxton Vail. Lefty against lefty right here. Clare ready, Vail ready. The pitch, he shows bunt, and he lays it down nicely. Glove by the pitcher, nobody to throw to. Not quite in time, nobody there. Second baseman got there late on the coverage in rotation. So I'm not sure if they'll score that as an error, but I think he beats it anyway, and that's just kind of a mental mistake of just not getting there in time. That's going to load the bases up with nobody out for Jonathan Gonzalez. So Vail with his second bunt single of the ball game. And bases are loaded. Oh boy, Jonathan Gonzalez 0 for 2. A strikeout and a flyout today. And the first pitch to him is a strike. Set for the 0-1. Clare, the kick and the pitch. Whew, and it just missed inside. Count even at 1-1 now. ServPro Pueblo available 24/7. A phone number 544-7167. Give them a call. They're on their way. ServPro Pueblo, that's Jack Drury and his team. Here comes the 1-1 now from Clare. It's high. Oh boy. As we thank Gigi's Barbecue and Catering, Benefits Broker Insurance, and of course Top Refactory and RV Center, 2010 Highway 50 West in Pueblo. Remember, when the going gets tough, the tough go camping, and if you got your RV ready for the camping season upcoming, they're getting them ready. They do the winterization, and of course, when you're ready to get back to the summer activity, they've got you covered. See Jan, Mary, and Bo in the gang. Gonzalez ready. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Bases loaded and nobody out. Christian Clare comes in a bit of a jam. Swing and a miss, strike 3. He struck him out. That's a big strikeout right there for Christian Clare. With bases loaded, here comes a very tough out. Cohen Glenn 0 for 1. He's walked and flied out to shallow right field. This guy's got home run power as well in Cohen Glam. 2 homers on the year, 2 triples, and 6 doubles coming into this game. Sacks juice for the left-handed hitter. Here's the pitch. And he lines one into right field for a base hit. Here comes Higginbotham to score, and that's all they're going to get, but you'll take that going station to station. Cohen didn't try to do too much. That is a great piece of hitting. He just took a fastball, sat back, and lined it into right field for the base knock. Credit him with an RBI, and it's 5-4.
Nice hit out to right field, brings in a run, keeps the bases loaded, and brings up for the County Hornets number 5, Dax Davis.
Now Dax Davis, the third baseman, or the pitcher now rather, pardon me. Davis is 1 for 1. He's homered and walked. So the complete opposite ends of the spectrum. 1 walk, 1 home run. And that was a solo shot in the 4th. And that gave the Hornets a 3-2 lead, as a matter of fact. They trail 5-4. 1 out in the pitch on the inside corner is a strike. So the count even up, 1 ball, 1 strike. If you can get a ground ball to the infield, you still can turn a double play with bases loaded. It's tag a bag on the infield. Aces across the board. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, sacks juiced, and the pitch is behind him. That's a nice job by the catcher to knock it down. Good hustle by Tanner Ray. Pitch thrown behind the batter. He got out of that crouch quick, fast, and in a hurry. Scampers out, knocks it down. Couldn't locate the ball, but his pitcher had him. So back to Davis. 2-1 count. And bases loaded. And the pitch. High fly ball into shallow center field. The center fielder, McNair, is going to make the catch. The throw to the plate, offline, but keeps everybody at bay. Dax Davis just got under that for the out. And he didn't hit it deep enough for anybody to advance.
Who made the catch and a strong throw-in home, kept the bases loaded. There's 2 down now, and stepping up the bat.
So with 2 away, the bases are still loaded. Now here comes Colin Paghetti with a walk and a double. 1 for 1 today. Doubled to left and walked his first time. Here he is for the 3rd time with 2 away and bases juiced for him. Lefty against lefty. The pitch. Nice breaking ball is in there for a strike. Took a little off of that. Paghetti back in and ready, and Claire ready. Set for the 0-1 with 2 away. And the pitch high. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out and bases are loaded. County trailing 5-4 to the Lions of Lutheran. Talking with Coach Horman. I was trying to get a little bit of that interview played back during that injury timeout as the pitch is down and away. Asked him, what do you tell the guys? Final message in that dugout before we throw the first pitch. And he says, you know, the way we live our lives, the approach is God, family, school, then baseball. But with school being out, and of course we said it together, it's God, family, and baseball, right? And he said that's the approach, and we just kind of let it go where it's going to go. And here's a slow roller first base side. That's a foul ball. Spaghetti got jammed. Hit that off the hands. And we'll reset and do it all over again. Now the count with deuces wild, that's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Bases still loaded. It's a 5-4 lead for Lutheran, and we work here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Baseball game is 1 hour and 53 minutes old. Claire asked for a different baseball. It's granted, he gets one. So Colin Paghetti, a long left-handed hitter. Walked his first time, double to left his second time. Paghetti ready, and Claire looks into Tanner Ray. Paghetti at the dish, Walsh to follow. He's on deck. Who's on deck is brought to you by Bounty and Yield Meat Market. Pitch down and away, loads it up. Full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch from Christian Clare. Colin Paghetti will call for a timeout. He steps out of that left side batter's box as we thank Top Refractory and RV Center, Park West Dental and Vision, YouthDentalVision.com on the World Wide Web, Pueblo Insurance at 1636 Highway 50 West. Set for the payoff pitch with bases loaded and 2 outs. Here we go. It's a hot shot first base side. Foul ball. We'll do it all over again with a full count and bases loaded. 2 away. 4 runs, 6 hits, 3 errors, 4 left for County. 5 runs, 5 hits, no errors, 8 stranded for Lutheran's Lions. And again, the money ball. And he nubs one to the pitcher. Turns, throws to first, and he tagged him. He's out. That's a good play by the first baseman. Yeah, the throw was a tough one. He pulled him off the bag, but he leaped, and on the way down, he applied the tag, and Matt Eads going to come out and argue the call. There's not much you could do about that. The throw was high, and he didn't interfere purposely. But I like what Matt Eads is doing, and he'll let the umpires, he'll tell the umpires to talk about it. So I'm not going to put any score down. Yeah. So they'll let the umpires converse about it. We're going to keep it right here as we thank Gigi's Barbecue and Catering at 1600 Highway 50 West, offering delicious smoked meats and a whole lot more. They do it by the plate and by the pound. And if you've got a special event, make sure that you give them a call. They do it all. Lonnie and Carl Ellie, ask about their catering. So the call will stand. He is out. So Paghetti puts it in play, and he grounds out to the pitcher. And the Hornets leave him loaded. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, 3 left on base. To the 6th we go. 5-4 Lutheran. We're back with more after this on The Ticket.
Are you ready to stake your claim on the best grill in the neighborhood? Better head to Bounty and Yield Meat Market, 2029 South Pueblo Boulevard near Big Bear Wine and Liquor. The best burgers and steaks start with the best meats. Bounty and Yield Meat Market features all natural Colorado-grown beef, pork, chicken, buffalo, and elk. No hormones, no antibiotics. From farm to table, Bounty and Yield. Your all-natural, all-local meat and grocery source. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 7 p.m., 2029 South Pueblo Boulevard. For weekly specials and meat packages, you'd never have to leave town for quality meats. Pueblo's Bounty and Yield.
You never know when disaster will strike. Serve Pro of Pueblo at 3130 Broadmoor Avenue are leaders in the fire and water cleanup and restorations industry. At Serve Pro of Pueblo, they understand your situation, and they're here to help make fire and water damage like it never happened. They can help return damaged areas and items to pre-loss condition.
Water damage strikes fast. Fire damage strikes fast. So do we. When you call the cleanup specialists at ServPro, like it never even happened.
To find out how ServPro of Pueblo can help you, call Jack Drury and his staff at 544-7165. ServPro of Pueblo.
Helping you with the freedom you want and deserve. We are Thornton Medical, the golden buzz-around mobility scooter. It's affordable and reliable, plus gives you a comfortable ride with all-day battery range. See all our scooters at Thornton Medical, because nothing should slow you down.
Welcome back, and right back to action we go. It'll be Drew McNair leading things off here in the top of the 6th inning. Oh boy, that was a good-looking pitch from Davis, and the count is 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Whew. Is it me, or I just didn't see that as a strike? But you know what? As a Hornet fan, you'll take it. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Got him. I like the first 2 pitches as strikes better than that one that he called a strike, but then a swing and a miss. Just calling it like I see it, folks. Sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong. So now Davis facing Eli Morgan. with 1 out and bases empty. 5-4 the lead for the Lions of Lutheran. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And the pitch. Missing. 2-0. Dax ready, looks into Colton Simpson, 2 seniors on this team. Good hard fastball, outer half, a strike. So we thank Pueblo Insurance at 1636 Highway 50 West. That pitch is driven deep to left field. There's no doubt about that one. That's a big-time home run for Eli Morgan, deep to left field. So Eli Morgan leaves the yard and increases the lead. Well, Eli Morgan with a .477 batting average, 10 home runs, that's number 11, 8 triples, 5 doubles, 49 RBIs. He is the team leader offensively for this team. And that's home run number 11 here in 2023 for that right-handed hitter, Eli Morgan. Boy, no doubt about that one. It's back to a 2-run lead, 6-4. Wow. And the new batter stepping in. That is number 12, Jet Maizano. He pops one up, and Colton Simpson just runs out of real estate. Colton Simpson, Dax Davis, and Braxton Bale, 3 leaders and seniors on this team, didn't get to walk in their graduation, coming out to play baseball here in their second round of the consolation. This is their actually 3rd round game that they played in the state tournament. So the count is even. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Aces across the board. Bases are empty and 1 run home. At solo home run off the bat of Eli Morgan. 2-1. Maizano ready, as is Davis. Breaking ball dips in for a strike. Good looking pitch. We're live from the Spectrum Community Services of Pueblo broadcast booth. Ted Hernandez and his fine team adding more to life in our community. Here's the 2-2 offering. And a strike 3 called. That's a big pitch for Davis. Today's broadcast proudly sponsored in part by Romero's Cafe and Catering. And he did the breakfast burritos for the seniors. He did hundreds of them. Did the breakfast burritos for the seniors at Pueblo County. And if you heard in the commercial there, he says, congratulations, Pueblo County Hornets. And he's right out there in Blinn, right near County High School. But he's been serving Southern Colorado for 45 years, coming in hot. Robert Romero and his great team and family over there. 1 ball, no strikes now to Josh Miller, 1 for 3 today. There's a pitch on the outside corner that's delivered a strike. So with 2 away, bases are empty. Back to a 2-run lead. 6-4 is our score for the Lutheran Lions. Here's Davis to the plate. Outside, 2-1. What a day. And what a weekend of high school baseball. 2-1 pitch. Ground ball to the third baseman. Scooped up there, Higginbotham. Across the diamond, not in time. Oh, did he get him? Just in time. I have this just one support wire, if you will, cable, that's going across the right side. And I didn't think he quite got him, but nice toss by Higgy. But that's a pitcher playing third base, so he grounds out to the third baseman for the 3rd out of the inning. And let's get you a scoring summary. 5-3 in the book. Here's how it went. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left on base. To the bottom of the 6th, 6-4 Lutheran. Hornets coming to bat after a timeout next.
The Topper Factory and RV Center of Pueblo is a family-owned and operated RV dealership and truck accessory store, serving the Southern Colorado area for over 30 years. They also have an array of truck accessories, RV parts and accessories, and a certified RV mechanic to keep you on the RV road. Topper Factory is always prepared to help you with your RV needs, no matter what the season. It's like they always say, when the going gets tough, the tough go camping. Topper Factory and RV Center, Highway 50 West, Pueblo, and online at topperfactory.com. The Topper Factory and RV Center of Pueblo is a family-owned and operated RV dealership and truck accessory store, serving the southern Colorado area for over 30 years. They also have an array of truck accessories, RV parts and accessories, and a certified RV mechanic to keep you on the RV road. Topper Factory is always prepared to help you with your RV needs, no matter what the season. It's like they always say, when the going gets tough, the tough go camping. Topper Factory and RV Center, Highway 50 West Pueblo, and online at topperfactory.com.
This program is brought to you in part by Spectrum Community Services, home and community-based services to persons with developmental disabilities. For more information, call 545-4057. Spectrum Community Services, adding more to life.
Welcome back to the Spectrum Community Services of Pueblo broadcast booth. Well, the Hornets got some work cut out. Donovan Walsh will lead things off. He's 0 for 1. Well, actually, he's 1 for 1. He is hitting for Julian Reyes, who was injured early, who was hit by that pitch. So Walsh, again, 0 for 1, pardon me. And his predecessor, if you will, as he grounds to the shortstop. He did that the first time. For the second time today. Get myself caught up there. So on a 1-1 count, Donovan Walsh is out as he grounds out to the shortstop for the second time today. 6-3 on the putout. This guy's come through with some big plays defensively and making some good contact in a timely manner, if you will, for the County Hornets, and that is the shortstop, Parker Hankins. This kid plays the game so well. Pueblo County and Lutheran in a battle here as the pitch just missed. Must be a little bit high, 1-0. County and Lutheran playing here, Golden and Riverdale Ridge. Riverdale Ridge 17-6 winners to beat Cheyenne Mountain and bounce them from tournament play. Lutheran beat Summit 6-1. They bounced them from tournament play. And this here is another elimination round. Winner moves on to a 10 o'clock round. Third round of the consolation next Friday at UC Health Park as the pitch is delivered a strike. That's the left-hander, Claire. The 1-1 foul back to the screen. It's 1-2 now. So they would move on. So the winner between this one and Golden and Riverdale Ridge will play at 10 o'clock. And those winners will move on to a 12:30 game, and that would be against the loser of Holy Family and Severance, who are playing at 2:30 this afternoon. Another foul ball back to the screen. So the winner of that Holy Family Severance game will be sitting into the semifinal, into the championship round, because that is the true semifinal. The loser moves down to play in the fourth round of the consolation, and that would be the winner of, well, Pueblo County, Lutheran, Golden, Riverdale Ridge. So we still have 2 games to go. Another foul ball back to the screen. Just to kind of keep you updated as to what's happening and how it's going to go. So you got to win here to survive and get out to the Friday morning 10 o'clock semi or another third round consolation game. It's a little bit longer route, but one team will come from the bottom part of the bracket. Strike 3 called on the inside corner, busted him. Big pitch. So with 2 outs, bases are empty. It's a 2-run lead, 6-4 for the Lutheran Lions.
Number 7, Roy Higginbotham.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, Roy Higginbotham. Higgy 0 for 2 with a ground out, a strikeout, and a walk today. Pitch is a little bit low for a ball. Today's broadcast brought to you by Sharpie's Pawn. Family-owned local business serving Pueblo for over 45 years. 300 North Chester Avenue in Pueblo. They offer the same friendly service they have always offered and look forward to doing business with you in the future. Stop on in, tell Jim Sharp and his team that JJ, Chelsea, Tony, and Tracy say hey. 2 balls, no strikes, the count now to Higginbotham. 2 outs, nobody aboard for the Hornets. They need base runners, and the pitch right down the pipe, a strike. 2-1 now to Higginbotham. He's at the dish. Colton Simpson is in the on-deck circle. Who's on deck is presented by Bounty and Yield Meat Market, your friendly neighborhood butcher. And the pitch, ground ball to the left side, gets through for a base hit. Nice 2-out single for Roy Higginbotham.
And a solid base hit there from Roy in between the short and third base.
So Colton Simpson now coming to the plate. He's at the dish. Braxton Vale is on deck. He's the man on deck. Who is it? Braxton Vale, presented by Bounty and Yield Meat Market, online at baysmeatmarket.com. Angeles Chapel, proud to support local sports, and of course, Azteca Apartments of Pueblo, sponsoring the Pueblo Aztecas Connie Mack team, 18 and 17 and unders. Pitch is up and away for a ball. And the pitch waved at, foul tip back into the mitt, 1-1. So as I said, coming up in June, not far away from now, Father's Day weekend, the annual Tony Antonuccio Memorial, and then the Artie Escobedo, the Beto 2023. And again, that is a big tournament in the way that it is a Connie Mack World Series qualifier. Pitch is high, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike with 2 out. Higgy's over at first base. Colton Simpson would represent the tying run in this one. County down 6-4 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Backside of this one, this game is 2 hours and 11 minutes old now. We're at 2:16 here in the Rocky Mountain region. Along with Chelsea Lynn, my name is J.J. Valentine. My other partners in crime, Tony Wright, Tracy Rink. Pitch is cut on. Foul back overhead. That goes out of play. So the count at 2-2. With 2 out, 1 on, it's a 2-run lead for the Lutheran Lions. Lutheran, the number 6 seed overall, lost in their first game to the Holy Family, number 1 ranked Holy Family, and the pitch missing, full count. County, the number 2 seed overall. Got a 5-4 win over Riverdale Ridge, and the Ravens remain alive after they beat Cheyenne Mountain 17-6. Now their opponent in front of them is the Golden Knights, and the pitch is cut on, lifted in the air. Right field, Eli Morgan going back, reaching up, and he dropped it. Oh boy, that was out number 3, and Morgan, after hitting a big bomb in his last at bat, dropped the baseball in and out of his glove. That's an error on the right fielder, and that is a big error with Braxton Vale coming to the plate. Oh my.
Well, Simpson able to get on first, and runner goes on over to third.
It looked like he was looking up into the sun. He may have lost that ball in the sun.
Number 42, Braxton Vale.
So now that puts runners at first and third for Braxton Vale, who's 2 for 3. A bunt single, a ground out, and then another bunt single. 3 home runs on the year for Vale. If you're a Hornet fan, number 4 would be nice right about now. And with 2 outs, here's the pitch. Tried to check his swing, went through, momentum carried him for strike number 1. Left-hander against left-hander here. Vale back in and ready. Claire ready. As he peers into his catcher, Tanner Ray, holding belt high. And the pitch on the outside corner is a strike. Got an 0-2 count. 6-4 lead, first and third for the Hornets. Vale calls for time. He'll step out of that box, shake it off, and as he moves toward that first base side. Looking third base side, he's back in and ready. Claire looks into Tanner Ray. With 2 gone, here comes the 0-2 offering. and it missed away. That's a nice pitch. That's a great waste. Vale looked in, thought about it. He's able to hold off. Didn't bite on it. Now 1-2 count with 2 out and 2 on. 2-run lead, 6-4 Lutheran. Braxton Vale calls for time, and his routine is stepping up that first base side, leans down, makes the sign of the cross in the turf, and then back in the box. Again for the 1-2, Claire. Ooh, boy, and it just missed outside. That's another nice pitch by Christian Clare, the left-handed hurler. Vale with a .429 batting average, 33 hits and 31 RBIs coming in, and 3 home runs. He's got a 2-2 count, 2 on in the pitch. Strike 3 called knee high. Got him. Boy, so the threat is turned away. No runs and a hit, 1 error, and 2 left on base. It's to the top of the 7th we go. 6-4 Lions. We're back with more exciting baseball after this on The Ticket.
Didn't you secretly always want to have a 7-foot rooster in your yard? Or a 10-foot palm tree and your very own flamingo? Or how about a cow on a bicycle or a 3-foot tall butterfly? Well, if that's something you've always wanted or you want something unique for your yard or garden, you need to come to Peppers and Petals out on the Mesa. We also have a great selection of annuals, perennials, herbs, veggie plants, hanging baskets, rose bushes, and patio tubs. So come out and see us. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff will be waiting to help you find just what you need. We're Peppers and Petals at 2115 Santa Fe Drive.
It's game time, and what a great time for a Subway sandwich from Joe DeLeo Subway stores in Pueblo. With 4 Pueblo locations, there's one near you. Great before the game, after the game, or anytime. Make it the way you want, hot, cold, big, or epic. And it's always made fresh at Joe DeLeo Subway stores. Sandwiches and salads with health-conscious options. 3216 West Northern near South High School. In Blend, in Walmart on Pueblo's South Side. And the new location, 1271 West Pueblo Boulevard, at the corner of Lake and Pueblo Boulevard. Joe DeLeo Subway stores of Pueblo. Think about how good it feels when people really get you, like the friends who come over when a big game is on. The neighbors next door always bring your favorite buffalo dip. Your in-laws know you need silence during clutch plays, and everyone knows about your special post-win fist bump. It's kind of like having a State Farm agent like Melissa Arriaga D'Angelo. Melissa's here to get to know you and understand your life, so she can make it easy for you to protect what's important. Get an agent that gets you and your fist bumps. Call State Farm agent Melissa Arriaga D'Angelo, 543-7091, or Melissa at melissadiangelo.com.
Welcome back to the Spectrum Community Services broadcast booth. 6-4 is our score. Chase Sorensen, as you can see there, first pitch swinging, leads off with a single right back up the middle. That'll get it started. Chase Sorensen 2 for 3, a double, a single, and a strikeout. Gets his second single of the day right back up the middle.
Out there, Nate Gutierrez now batting for the Lutheran Lions. Now hitting number 1, Nate Gutierrez.
So Nate Gutierrez now hitting for the first time in this one with nobody out and 1 man on. Pueblo County and Lutheran here in the second round of the consolation side. This is actually their 3rd round of the tournament. This county played in the first round, then they played in the second round. This is their 3rd round, but second round officially of the consolation side of the bracket. So Davis continues to work on the hill for the County Hornets. Wind beginning to pick up just a tad bit. Shows bunt, lays it down perfectly down that first base side, now drifts foul. So with 1 ball, 1 strike, Chase Sorensen will retreat back to first base. And again, Gutierrez hitting for Thews in this one, as we thank Colorado Front Range Roofing, leading full-service residential and commercial roofing contractor in Pueblo. Jim Sprague and his team, proud to support local sports in our communities, all about Southern Colorado. Bunt attempt, it's a breaking ball, it's in there for a strike. Got a 1-2 count now. Double play in order, Gutierrez back in and ready. Davis ready for the 1-2 pitch. Hot shot to the shortstop. Hankins bobbles it, flips to second for one, throw down to first, not quite in time. Double play ball right there, but man, that was a hot shot off the bat rather. And Parker Hankins did a nice job to stay with the play, looking for the double play, but is able to secure it to get the lead runner. So with one out, still one on.
One down.
So that puts Gutierrez on with a fielder's choice. Pitch is cut on and fouled off to the left side. What number is that, Chelsea? Can you see him? Because that should be Connor Nelson, but it's not, I don't think. I think it's number 7. Or 17, rather. That pitch is a bouncing ball toward the pitcher. Davis up with it on to first in time to record the second out. Kind of worked as a swinging bunt. Moves the runner onto second base.
Davis able to come off the mound and make the play. There's 2 down. Runner advanced to second. With 2 down.
That's a senior Dax Davis fielding that nicely.
Griffin.
So now Ryan Griffin, who's 1 for 1. He's walked twice and singled once. That was a big shot line drive into right field. So Griffin now with a runner in scoring position and 2 outs here in the top of the 7th, 6-4. It's a 2-run lead, and that's not a sacred lead. But I'll tell you what, they would love to push that runner over into home to get a little insurance, if you will, going into the bottom of the 7th inning. Because the Hornets do have some offensive firepower. Today's broadcast proudly sponsored in part by Reps Union Avenue Sports Gym, Pueblo's premier fitness center and training complex. Reps Gym is open daily and conveniently located in the heart of historic downtown Pueblo. See more online at repsetgo.com.
And crew here. Again, thanks Cheyenne for hosting this great tournament this 2023 year. Beautiful field, beautiful.
We also thank Park West Dental and Vision. Truly exceptional, kind, and great with kids. See them just off Pueblo Boulevard and online at youthdentalvision.com. So the home plate umpire will saunter out to the pitcher's mound to break that conversation up. That's between the Hornet infield and the pitching coach, Dylan Gavin. He's one of the head coaches for that Azteca baseball team for the summer program. Head coach Matt Eads, for the most part, takes a little time off and just sits back and enjoys watching his players, future and past, because with some of the seniors they'll graduate, they'll move on. Especially some of the guys that are going to want to play college baseball, they'll play some summer ball at the Connie Mack level. First pitch to Griffin is a ball. Davis ready, looks into Colton Simpson. That's a senior Hornet battery. The pitch. Ground ball left side. Glove there by Higgy. Across the diamond, in time to record the out. Well done, 6-3. 5-3, pardon me. So there were no runs and a hit, no errors, 1 man left on base. To the bottom of the 7th, 6-4 Lutheran. Hornets are down to 3 outs. Will they survive and advance? We'll see how they fare after a timeout right here on The Ticket.
I like to shop, but I'd love to shop Sharpie's Pawn. Why pay retail? They have a variety of almost anything new and almost new. From jewelry, tools, DVDs, car stereo equipment, flat screen TVs, camping gear, ATVs, motorcycles, and cars. Electronics, stuff for gamers, Bronco jerseys, and even name brand purses. Sharpie's Pawn Shop, family owned and locally operated, serving the people of Pueblo for 45 years. Your best place to shop is Sharpie's Pawn at 300 North Chester Avenue or 719-544-PAWN.
Hey, good folks, once again, this is Tony Wright. Now, even though I changed locations, I still get my barbecue at Gigi's Barbecue. Located on Highway 50 West, right across from Chick-fil-A. From their lip-smacking ribs, pulled pork to the juicy brisket, Gigi's has it all. Gigi offers a friendly, down-to-earth atmosphere to dine in, and they can also bring the food to you as well. Gigi's can cater from 30 people up to 300 or more. They were also voted Best Barbecue in Pueblo in 2015. So get your barbecue fix on today at Gigi's, located on Highway 50 West, right across from Chick-fil-A.
Welcome back as we get right back to action live from the city. Make that the Spectrum Community Services of Pueblo broadcast booth. Jonathan Gonzalez 0 for 3. He's about due, leads things off for the Hornets. And the pitch in there for a strike. Christian Clare. I want to thank Dave Laughlin, Mr. James, for the donuts as the pitch is in the air, right field. Eli Morgan committed an error last time one went out there. He'll make the catch that time. Down to 2 outs.
And Gonzalez flies out to right field. Eli Morgan hangs onto that one with dear life, gets the out. There's one down for
yeah,
the County Hornets.
That's very well said there. Mr. James hangs onto that one for dear life. But I think he was battling a little bit of wind, A, and B, the sun. Kind of like Runyon Field, left field in the shortstop area. This is the opposite, right side of the diamond, sees right into the sun or looks right into it. Nice pitch in there, a strike to Cohen Glenn. Cohen's 1 for 2, a walk, a fly out, and a single. He'll try to get it going with 1 away. Trying to get that elbow pad fixed, but it won't stay locked in, so he'll just get rid of it. Throws at third base side. Coach Eads will recover that for him. Cohen with a big bat, and they need him right about now. 2 homers on the year, and he hit a bomb yesterday. Very majestic, going the opposite way. Stands in with a ball and a strike, 1 out and bases empty. 6-4 Lutheran. Clare ready for the pitch, and it's low. 2-1. 1 out. Cohen Glenn at the dish. Dax Davis is in the on-deck circle. Third base side. Who's on deck? Brought to you by Bounty and Yield Meat Market, your friendly neighborhood butcher. That's Ernie Meyer, Becky Meyer, and their entire team. Here comes the 1-2 now from Clare. It's a bouncing ball first base side, a slow bounder, now a slow roller. Foul ball, and the count goes to 2-2. Again, Cohen Glenn, just a sophomore, super sophomore. 362 batting average on the year. 26 runs, 29 hits, and 19 RBI coming in. 6 doubles, 2 triples, and 2 bombs on the year. 1 out. Hornets could use a base runner here. We'll get you a line score presented by Pueblo Insurance in a moment. Here's the pitch. Fouled off to the left side. So the count holds at 2-2. So for County, 4 runs, 7 hits, 3 errors, 9 left. For Lutheran, 6 runs, 7 hits, 1 error, 9 left as well. Very evenly matched game. That line score presented by Pueblo Insurance at 1636 Highway 50 West. That is Deb Marino and her team. Pitch is in the air to left field. Should be a play made, and it is by Connor Nelson for out number 2. So it's down to 1 out.
Nice catch out by Chase Sorensen on a
So
fly
Dax
ball.
Davis, who's left the yard once today, he's 1 for 2. He walked his first time, homered deep to center field his second time, and then he flied out to shallow center his last time around. Davis ready, as is Claire. The pitch up and in, ball one. So 2 outs. Lutheran down to 1 out, trying to make it into another round. Be round 3 of the consolation side of the bracket. They would play the winner of Golden and Riverdale Ridge at UC Health Ballpark here in Colorado Springs next Friday. The 1-0 pitch up and away. 2-0. Both teams have done a little bit with 2 away. A lot of damage done in that 5th with 2 outs, and here comes the pitch. The 2-0 count. It's a strike, high strike on the outside corner. 2-1 now to Davis. Dax Davis with 2 home runs on the year. Got 1 today, .392 batting average. Claire ready, holding belt high. With 2 gone and nobody on, the pitch is up and away. 3-1. Lutheran Lions fan, you can hear that. They wanted that strike. So got a 3-1 count with 2 gone and bases empty. And the pitch cut on, it's foul back to the screen. So we fill it up, 3 balls, 2 strikes. With Dax Davis at the dish, Colin Paghetti in the on-deck circle. Who's on deck? Brought to you by Bay's Meat Market, online at baysmeatmarket.com. So now the payoff pitch with 2 away. Davis ready, Claire ready. The lefty missing upstairs for a ball. That's trouble. Colin Paghetti is 1 for 2. He's walked, doubled, and grounded out.
Turns a base on balls, hustles on down to first. He's there with 2 outs. That brings up number 22, Colin Paghetti.
So Colin Paghetti now will represent the tying run in this one. 6-4 is the lead. We've 2 away with Dax Davis over at first base. So Colin Paghetti, a junior, .307 average. He's got a home run on the year. RBI counted 19. And the pitch is a strike. So 0-1 the count. The pitch lifted in the air, left side. The catcher racing back. Tanner Ray runs out of real estate, runs into the net. So now, big pitch upcoming here with 2 outs and Dax Davis at first base. It's a 6-4 lead for the Lutheran Lions. And the batting count, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Paghetti ready, Claire ready. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. He struck him out, and that's the ball game. What a great season for the County Hornets, but they've just been bounced from tournament play. Got a feel for the seniors as Lutheran survives and they advance. The final score, 6-4. We'll take a timeout, be back to get you the final line and a wrap-up right here. So the Lutheran Lions are on to the next round of the consolation. They'll play the winner of Golden and Riverdale Ridge. We'll take the break, be back to wrap it up right here on The Ticket.
Proud to support area student-athletes. Benefits Broker Insurance at 20 Club Manor Drive in Pueblo. The Benefits Broker team of agents has over 100 years of service in employee benefits and individual health care needs. Steve Shirley, Dave Vecchio, and the entire team prides themselves on the level of knowledge and service they bring to you, the client. Benefits Broker is your 24/7 resource for a variety of essential benefits-related information and with a proven dedication and commitment to excellence. Benefits Broker Insurance Pueblo in the Paycheck Dental Building and online at benefitsbroker.com.
The outlook for overpriced pizza has never been better. I mean, who's gonna stop us?
But, sir, Little Caesars has the lowest price pizza delivered, guaranteed.
Price is one thing. Taste is another.
And right now, try Little Caesars Pizza topped with Millburger Farms Pueblo chili. Locations in Pueblo and Pueblo West to serve you. Little Caesars Pizza, big on taste, thin on price. Now serving Millburger Farms Pueblo chili, Little Caesars Pizza.
For a life of comfort, convenience, and enjoyment, welcome to Azteca Apartments.
We provide luxurious apartments and quality living for seniors 62 years and over, or those with disabilities. Our facility is smoke-free and features beautiful balconies with scenic mountain views and 24/7 maintenance for your safety. Our income-based rent and free utilities make Azteca Apartments an affordable option for any budget. With our healthcare education and physical fitness activities and various entertainment venues, we provide the necessities for a fulfilling life. Due to our high-quality maintenance and energy program, we were recognized as the #1 property in Colorado by the Governor's Energy Office in 2011. Experience a better way to live at Azteca Apartments.
Didn't you secretly always want to have a 7-foot rooster in your yard, or a 10-foot palm tree, and your very own flamingo? Or how about a cow on a bicycle, or a 3-foot tall butterfly? Well, if that's something you've always wanted, or you want something unique for your yard or garden, you need to come to Peppers and Petals out on the Mesa. We also have a great selection of annuals, perennials, herbs, veggie plants, hanging baskets, rose bushes, and patio tubs. So come out and see us. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff will be waiting to help you find just what you need. We're Peppers and Petals at 2115 Santa Fe Drive.
This program is brought to you in part by Spectrum Community Services, home and community-based services to persons with developmental disabilities. For more information, call 545-4057. Spectrum Community Services, adding more to life.
Well, Spectrum Community Services of Pueblo presents our broadcast booth. Happy Memorial Day weekend to you. And again, we thank you for being a part of it. Our final score, 6-4. Game that took 2 hours, 34 minutes to play. Here's how it went. For Lutheran, 6 runs, 7 hits. They committed 1 error. They left 9 on base. For the County Hornets, what a season for them. Number 2 seed overall, ended up with 4 runs, 7 hits. They committed 3 errors in the ball game, and they left 10. So 3 and 10, 2 big numbers there for the County Hornets, and they come up a little bit short. Here's how it went. Scored by innings. That's your final line. Neither team scored in the first. Lutheran struck first with 1 run in the top of the second inning. County came back to make it 2-1 in the bottom of inning number 2. We were scoreless in the third. Then we're tied at 2 in the top of the fourth with 1 run for Lutheran. County comes back to make it 3-2. They get 1 in the bottom of the fourth. The turning point in the ball game was a crooked number of 3 in the top of the fifth. That was a 5-3 lead there for Lutheran. County would get 1 back to make it 5-4, and that was all the scoring they done. 6th inning, Lutheran added another one for some insurance to make it 6-4, and either team scored in the 7th. That's your final line and your final score by innings. Remember, thank the servicemen and women who allow us to do what we do day in and day out to keep our country safe. We want to thank our sponsors for making it all possible. Thank you for seeing it through our eyes. Now, let me run down the quick list here. Spectrum Community Services of Pueblo, Ted Hernandez and Company. Gigi's Barbecue and Catering, Lonnie and Carl Ellie. Benefits Broker Insurance, Steve Shirley and Dave Vecchio, their entire team. SCIA Health Insurance of Pueblo, Sean Casados and his great staff there. Topper Factory and RV Center, 2010 Highway 50 West. That's Jan, Mary, Bo, and the entire team. Park West Dental and Vision. Pueblo Insurance, that's Deb Marino and the guys. Now, final moments, of course, usually presented by the fine folks at State Farm Insurance. That, of course, is Melissa Arriaga D'Angelo, agent. Here for game day and every day. Community means everything. Colorado Front Range Roofing, online at coloradofrroofing.com. Bounty and Yield Meat Market, your friendly neighborhood butcher. Thornton Medical, 1951 Lake Avenue, online at thorntonmed.com. Little Caesars Pizza, Dave Feemster and his team, proud to support local sports. Pueblo and Pueblo West, home of the hot and ready. Angelus Chapel Funeral Directors, 1101 East Evans, online at angeluspueblo.com. Joe DeLeo Subway Stores, 4 locations to to serve you. JR Roofing and Maintenance of Pueblo. Azteca Apartments of Pueblo. Don't forget, they present the Beto coming up. Reps Union Avenue Sports Gym, Pueblo's premier fitness center and training complex. Sharpie's Pond of Pueblo. Thank you, Jim. Vic Morrow Produce. We thank you, Vic, and your family. ServPro, Jack Drury and his company, his team. Romero's Cafe and Catering. Of course, we want to thank Robert and his team for being a part of it. Peppers and Petals of Pueblo. That's, of course, Sherry and her staff in Blend. So that is going to do it. We thank our sponsors. Thank you for Tracy Rink and Tony Wright and Chelsea Lynn. My name is J.J. Valentine. Thank you so much for seeing it through our eyes. And again, enjoy the Memorial Day weekend. Don't forget Bounty and Yield Meat Market, the place to get your meats. And, of course, they've got it all. If you want to be the best grill in the neighborhood, that's where it starts. My name is J.J. Valentine. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll see you next time. Watch us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and, of course, give us a thumbs up. Give us a subscription. Doesn't cost you anything on, of course, our YouTube channel. All right? Coming up, we'll have more summer baseball with, of course, a lot of Connie Mack, Legion, and a whole lot more. So join us right here. Don't forget, we got more postseason interviews coming up. We'll try to talk with more seniors and try to get that. Braxton Vale is one of the latest we've added to the long list of the interviews that are taking place. So that's going to do it from the home of the Red Tail Hawks, Cheyenne Mountain High School in Colorado Springs. My name is J.J. Valentine for SoCoTicket.com.
This has been a sports presentation from SoCoTicket.com. The team that covers your team: Chelsea Lynn, Tracy Ring, Tony Wright, and J.J. Valentine.
That one's got a chance to go, and it's gone. Kiss it goodbye. Well, up there by Newton, the second for one, down to first. In time double play. From way downtown.